Pledge of Allegiance. I would like to ask our student board member to please lead us in a Pledge of Allegiance.
Ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call will reflect that all board members and cabinet members are present this evening. Land acknowledgement. I would like to ask Dr. Watson to please read the land acknowledgement.
We acknowledge that the district is on the ancestral land of the Cahuilla people, with whom we have a long-standing partnership. We are grateful for the opportunity to prepare future generations, teaching them to respect and contribute to their community and to continue the stewardship exemplified by the Cahuilla people.
Thank you. I'll go to item 8, approval of minutes, item 8.1, minutes of the regular meeting of May 5th, 2026. Is there a motion to approve item 8.1?
Motion, Garchinsky.
Second, Porras.
Thank you. Any discussion? Hearing none. Preferential vote?
Aye.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Motion carries. Item 9, board meeting addenda. Dr. May Vollmer.
There are none this evening.
Thank you. Item 10, approval of the agenda. Is there a motion to approve the agenda of the regular meeting of May 19th, 2026?
Motion, Garchinsky.
Second, Porras.
Any discussion? Hearing none. Preferential vote?
Aye.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Motion carries. Item 11, community staff and student recognition. Dr. May Vollmer.
Yes, I'd like to invite our Public Information Officer, Tamara Watkins, up to the podium.
Good evening, board members, cabinet colleagues, and our honored guests tonight. I'm very excited to be here to help recognize DSUSD excellence. Before we begin, however, a quick reminder, once you have received your recognition, please return to your seats. After all presentations have been made, you will hear remarks from the board, and then following those comments, you'll be dismissed and invited to meet me in the lobby for a very quick photo opportunity. So please meet me by the staircase out in the lobby, and I will call each group in the same order as the presentations go tonight. And we also kindly ask that you please keep your voices down as you exit the boardroom, as the board will be resuming the regular business portion of the meeting tonight. First off, we have Dr. Dan Borgen, Director of Personnel Leadership and Development. He's joining us to present our May Employees of the Month.
So good evening, board and cabinet, all the guests here. Again, it is my honor to present to you our May Employees of the Month. And I will start with our Classified Employee of the Month, an office specialist bilingual from Van Buren Elementary, Esmeralda Sanchez. Come up, Esmeralda! As you know, I try to surprise these people. So, Esmeralda, are you surprised? Oh, good. Come on this way. Here's Esmeralda's story. For 20 years, Van Buren Elementary has been fortunate to have a cornerstone like Esmeralda Sanchez. As an office specialist bilingual, she serves as the heart of the Van Buren school community. Whether she is assisting a new family with enrollment or supporting the staff through a very busy morning, she provides a level of service that is as consistent as it is exceptional. What truly sets Esmeralda apart is her remarkable can-do spirit. No matter the task, she tackles it with impressive speed and precision, ensuring that the wheels of the school keep turning smoothly. Beyond her efficiency, it is her unwavering positive attitude that leaves a lasting impact on everyone she encounters. Everyone is incredibly grateful for her 20 years of dedication, professionalism, and the kindness she brings to Van Buren every single day. Congratulations, Esmeralda. Our certificated employee of the month for the month of May, art teacher La Quinta High School, Lauren Carley. Here's some words about Lauren. The recent district-wide art show was a vibrant display of the talent housed within Desert Sands Unified. While the art was the draw, the heart of the event was found in the actions of educators like Lauren Carley from La Quinta High School. Lauren didn't just display student artwork. She created an intentional space for connection. By personally inviting her students' families and remaining present throughout the entire show, she bridged the gap between the classroom and the home. Most importantly, Lauren's presence allowed her to identify specific needs among her students that might have otherwise gone unnoticed. By using that time to find solutions, she lived out our mission to inspire and nurture every student one opportunity at a time. In talking with Principal O'Mara, he validated that Lauren is an outstanding educator who always goes that extra mile. We are so thankful for educators like Lauren who demonstrate that our greatest masterpieces are the relationships we build with our students. Congratulations, Lauren. And finally, our Management Employee of the Month is an assistant principal from Johnson Elementary, Diane Romero. Good. Diane is an incredibly hardworking assistant principal who always puts the Longhorn Scholars first, leading with a level of care that is truly inspiring. She is remarkably calm, kind, and respectful in every interaction. As a role model, she is second to none, perfectly reflecting LBJ's power values: perseverance, open-mindedness, well-roundedness, excellence, and respect. Principal Elberg Burbank considers herself lucky to work with such a supportive partner who is not only fair and a great listener, but also a brilliant analytic thinker. She truly treasures her leadership and the wonderful person she is. Congratulations, Diane Romero. Thank you.
All right, one more round of applause for our Employees of the Month. Congratulations. And next tonight, DSUSD is being recognized as a 2026 Model School Attendance Review Board recipient. The Riverside County Office of Education, Division of Leadership, Wellness, and Student Services would like to present a certificate of recognition tonight. So we have Dr. Jason Jones and Dr. Pablo Sanchez. They're both here to join us with more, and it's an honor to have you gentlemen with us here tonight.
Thank you so much for having us. Good evening, President Alvarez, Superintendent May Volmer, and members of the board. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to speak this evening. I'm Dr. Jason Jones and my colleague, Dr. Pablo Sanchez. We represent the Leadership, Wellness, and Student Services Division at the Riverside County Office of Education. Our COE is committed to supporting every student in Riverside County so that they graduate ready for success in school, career, and life. On behalf of Dr. Edwin Gomez, Riverside County Superintendent of Schools, we commend you for being named a model SARB district for your leadership in reducing chronic absenteeism and strengthening student engagement through early intervention, family partnerships, mental health supports, and positive school connectedness. This recognition reflects Desert Sands' deep commitment to ensuring every student feels supported, valued, and connected to school. We want to congratulate the dedicated staff, families, and community partners whose collaborative efforts continue to make a meaningful difference in the lives of students every day. If we can have the staff come up here so we can recognize you formally, we want to thank you for your commitment creating schools where both students and adults can thrive. Please give them a big round of applause. This is not possible without all of these individuals, their collective work in making sure that all students make it to school. Phenomenal, phenomenal job. Again, one more round of applause for this amazing team.
Okay, they promise they keep it quick, so I can do this in 60 seconds. The work of attendance improvement is something that everyone in this room does on all of our campuses out in the community every single day. But I can't help but be proud of this district team that works so hard, and much of the work that they do is invisible to all those out in the community. We have, I'm going to point you out, you're not quite lined up right, but we'll figure it out. Marina Chaidez, she's our office specialist in CWA. She's the one that keeps us all organized and pointing the right directions. Tony Britton is our newest addition to the team supporting our school sites and Tier 1, Tier 2 supports. And then the other 5 amazing people here, Claudia Saenz, Vivian Gonzalez, Tanya Felix, Estrella Quios, and Jaime Casillas. They're our family engagement specialist team, and they work individually with our families, excuse me, who are facing the most significant barriers. So the work that they do is truly life-changing. They have helped parents find support to recover from addiction. They have found homes for homeless. They knock on doors, they deliver food to those in need. And because of the confidential work that they do, again, it's kind of invisible, so I'm excited for them to be able to be here today.
All right, congratulations. The night is on a roll. And what we have up next, it's pretty exciting. We have a big congratulations for the DSUSD Drone Fest champions. I know, pretty cool. And we have our Chief Innovation and Information Officer, Tiffany Norton, and Cindy Fuhr here to tell us more about all the fun.
Awesome, thank you. Good evening, board, Dr. May Volmer, and cabinet. It's so good to be here. We're excited to be here tonight to recognize Jefferson Middle School and La Quinta High School's drone soccer teams for their outstanding accomplishments at the Palm Springs Drone Fest at the beginning of the month. Drone soccer is an engaging indoor team sport where students fly small drones enclosed in protective, shock-absorbing cages. Think big bouncy houses. Students fly their drones through suspended hoop goals in a chaotic, high-speed match. These 2 teams competed at the FIDA USA Grand Nationals Drone Soccer Tournament, which was part of the Palm Springs Drone Fest. La Quinta High School's Air Force ROTC drone team battled 8 teams from across the United States and Mexico to become the champions of the high school bracket. Thomas Jefferson Middle School battled 12 teams from across the United States and Mexico to become the champions of the middle school bracket. As shown in the pictures on the screen, these teams received a beautiful, beautiful trophy at the actual event. Tonight, they will be given a medal from FIDA recognizing and commemorating their championship. We are so proud of these 2 teams and all of our drone soccer teams and look forward to continuing to expand our program and many more years of drone soccer competitions. To present the medals, I have Cindy Fuhr here, and we are excited to celebrate first the La Quinta High School ROTC drone team with their coach, Sergeant Colonel Peter Shaner. And on the team we have Hudson Hightower, Christian Avalos, Melissa Tran, Hunter Freeman Kelly, Trenton Barr, and Ezekiel Kodiker. Let's give it up for the La Quinta High School team. And if I can have my Jefferson team join us, we have Coach Jaime Lopez. Alan Aguilera, Aiden Aldana, Jesse Alfaro, Ruben De La Torre, Humberto Ruvalcaba, and Miguel Vasquez. Let's give them one more big round of applause.
Congratulations to our Jones superstars. The sky is the limit. All right, moving on now. Dr. Greg Spencer, Vice President of Footsteps to Brilliance, is here to tell us all about the program and to honor some DSUSD literacy stars.
Well, there are a lot of exciting things going on here, and Dr. May Vollmer and board members, thank you for having us. Footsteps to Brilliance, we want to come here this evening and recognize our great students and one of your educators. We provide bilingual literacy education, financial literacy, and an early literacy program to students in Riverside County in partnership with the school district and Dr. Gomez from Riverside County Office of Education. We're really proud and blessed actually to be able to recognize some of your students. But I wanted to all make sure that you all knew that with Footsteps to Brilliance, this is a program that's available 100% free to every resident of the entire county, including your district. It's available at home, at school, after school programs, or whatever it may be. And we're really, really proud to be able to serve all the residents of Riverside County. Our program is available 24/7, online or offline on any device, on your app and so forth, and it's available once again in both English and Spanish. So it's a really cool program for your littles all the way up through 8th grade, as our program has been designed to support the communities here in Riverside County. And as I said, you can be used anywhere, anytime, 24/7, and we're finding great impact in your community as well as others. This is just a quick snapshot as of yesterday in terms of the type of impact that's happening right here in your district alone. You've read 48,000 books so far, and you've read over 34 million words, and you've spent over nearly 16,000 hours on the platform. But it's not of any use if you don't use it. So please, if you're not using it, it's 100% free. Make sure that your littles and your elementary, middle school kids have access to it. So I want to recognize some of your students. I'd like to have Savannah De La Fuente come on up and receive her certificate. This is awarded to brilliant student reader Savannah, who logged in 47 hours of reading, setting a powerful example of literacy success. I also want to recognize Emily Duranzo Chavez, awarded the Family Literacy Champion. The Duranzo Chavez family provided 8.5 hours of after-school literacy support, demonstrating exceptional commitment to learning at home. The home is where learning starts and ends. So we want to recognize this young person, and if Emily could come on up and accept this award on behalf of herself and her family. Okay, we'll make sure she gets that. But the family engagement is critically important. Oh, here she comes. Okay. Oh, there she is. Next, I want to recognize Lucia Toxie. If Lucia could come on up, awarded the brilliant young author. Lucia created imaginative books showcasing outstanding creativity and storytelling. One of the things that our children don't really have experience with, and we have to do a better job as a family, and that is making sure our children express themselves in the written word and drawing pictures. Now, let me just share with you some of the examples. The brown owl sat on the house with a large mouse in its mouth. And once again, this is just an example of some of the creativity that our application has, where you can draw pictures, write books, and so forth in both English and Spanish. This is a book that she wrote as well. And so we have thousands of authors around the nation that are writing and publishing books, and this is another creative element that can happen. And then one more, we want to recognize Lucia, and if Lucia can come on up. And none of this can happen without our parents, educators, leadership, and most importantly, our teachers. And as a former teacher and superintendent myself, I know how critical it is to make sure that our educators are really involved in the work that our children do. So I'd like to have Michelle Blivis come on up for her commitment to achieving impactful outcomes for students, for creativity, passion, and the love for teaching. So once again, I want to thank the board, the superintendent, and all of you for allowing us to come and recognize our young people and our educators tonight. And once again, this program is 100% free, and we really appreciate the opportunity to partner with your district and your community. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Spencer. And finally tonight, wait until you hear this title: Peer Assistance Induction and Intern Support for K-12 Social Science Facilitator, Wendell Morton. He's joining us now to tell us about the 2026 student recipients of the California State Seal of Civic Engagement. Mr. Morton, the floor is yours.
Well, good evening, board members and cabinet, district leadership, and community members, colleagues. My name is Wendell Morton. I serve as a project facilitator here in Ed Services. This evening, we want to recognize the students who have successfully earned the State Seal of Civic Engagement throughout the 25-26 school year by demonstrating excellence in civics education and producing year-long civic engagement projects. These students have worked alongside dedicated teachers who have served as site coordinators and mentors. Those coordinators include Katie Stahl at Amistad High School, Evelyn Huerta at Indio High School, Jessica May at Palm Desert High School, Amy Osmond at Shadow Hills High School, and Augie Navarro, now retired, at Summit and Horizon Schools. We appreciate their commitment to working with our students throughout the year. This year we have 41 students who have earned the State Seal. It'll be affixed on their diploma as well as on their transcripts. So it'll be notated there for universities to see. Together, let's recognize these students, many of whom are watching online tonight. If you want to go to that slide, the first one, from Amistad High School, I have Daniel Hernandez at Ali Conmingo Reading Project, Jadeline Velasquez, Sunline Transportation Campaign. From Horizon School, it's Marlene De La Torre for Food Insecurity, along with Noelia Vieda. At Indio High School, Melissa Angola Ortiz, Ariana Robledo, Romina Lopez Mendoza, Community Care, Stepping Stones Toward a Better Future. Alexander Diaz and Alyssa Gunther for Voter Education Awareness. And Leslie Pantoja for Find Food Bank. At Palm Desert High School, Isabella Allen for an Eisenhower Hospital internship. Serene Bhakta, Health Education Through Art. And Jasmine Espinoza, Victoria Vorwald, Hayden Gray, Paulina Ansley, True Canales, Delani Doyle, Lee Faiso, Kang Huang, Alexander Magnana for an anti-vaping educational games project. Keatlin Kirchie, anti-vaping simulation display. Sophie Tran, an anti-vaping flyer campaign. Jessica Gastelum Garcia, Celia Garashi, Milton Hernandez, Sophia Lagos, Tatum Tate, and Camila Zamora for anti-vaping lunchtime education campaign. Shelby Marr and Sarah Nguyen for anti-vaping prizes and posters, and Mirage Guerrero for anti-vaping social media campaign. Shadow Hills High School, Geraldine Armenta, Cross-Border Community Partnerships, Oscar Urias, establishing a National Honor Society chapter at Shadow Hills High School. So let's celebrate these students for this noteworthy accomplishment with a round of applause. And I want to say thank you to the board and the cabinet for continuing to support the State Seal of Civic Engagement program in our district. Thank you.
All right, I think that was an awesome night for recognition here at DSUSD. Congratulations to everyone. We're very proud of you.
Item 12, introduction of new recently promoted employees. We have none this evening. Item 13, information. The Board of Education has received the information on the following items. 1, disposal of surplus property report per resolution number 30/2024-2025. Number 2, Palm Desert Charter Middle School students will participate in the 2026 Future Problem Solving World Finals International Conference in Bloomington, Indiana, from June 10th through the 14th, 2026. Number 3, La Quinta High School's Globetrotter Club Educational First Tour to Scotland and England from July 20th through the 28th, 2026. Staff conference items, La Quinta High School Associate Student Body Report. Dr. May Vollmer.
Yes, I will turn it over to our student board member to present us with that report. Bella?
I would just like to start by saying how grateful I am to be able to present tonight about our wonderful La Quinta High School. Our ASB team has worked so hard this year to make sure that our La Quinta High School students experience not only an academic and wonderful environment, but they experience what it truly means to be a Blackhawk through school spirit, activities, dances. Our ASB team has worked so incredibly hard to make sure that everybody receives just an amazing experience at La Quinta High School. So if you'll turn your attention to the screens, we prepared a video for your enjoyment.
Life is one of the most important aspects of La Quinta High School, offering countless opportunities for students to get involved, connect, and creating lasting memories.
Our campus thrives thanks to a wide variety of clubs, sports teams, and group events that take place throughout the school year. Students can explore their interests, learn new skills, and form meaningful friendships by joining the many clubs available, ranging from academic and cultural groups to service and hobby-based organizations.
One of the highlights of our student life is hosted by our ASB signature event, Winter Bowl. Together, created by students and teachers, made a competitive, spirited competition, while Love Fest showcased diversity in students' organizations, encourage people to connect.
Additionally, our farmers market offers a fun and interactive way to help local vendors and enjoy a sense of community on campus.
ASB recently implemented an honorable parties for students who achieved a cumulative GPA of 3.0 or higher. Our ASB prepares nachos, lemonade, candy apples, and popcorn to reward and acknowledge the hard work of our honorable students have done.
La Quinta High School has over half of my school who's received honor roll, that being 3.0 or higher. Each student was celebrated for their academic achievements in honorable parties, hosted by ASB, with over 1,500 students who were academically rewarded.
La Quinta is one of 9 high schools in Riverside County to earn the California Distinguished School Award. The award was in the second category in the Gap Closers. The 2026 award category builds on a long-standing recognition of the following 2 categories: exemplary high achievers and the achievement gap closers.
And we can't forget about our amazing visual and performing arts, including choir, band, theater, and yearbook.
I'm Emma Miller, a current freshman at La Quinta High School, and I'm enrolled in the Culinary Arts Academy.
Hi,
I'm Sophia Cruz. I'm a current junior here at La Quinta High School, and I'm currently enrolled in the Medical Health Academy.
We both participate in a CTE program. CTE stands for Career and Technical Education, offered here at La Quinta High School.
La Quinta High School offers 5 CTE programs, including Medical Health Academy, a program through a year, sophomore to senior year, blending academic coursework with hands-on training.
Our Culinary Arts Academy program offers students a foundation in professional cooking techniques, food safety, and kitchen management used in the hospitality industry and food services. Over the course of the 4-year academy, we learn to cook, bake, and display professional behavior in the kitchen.
The Public Service Academy prepares 10th graders to 12th graders for community force careers.
Another program that we offer here at La Quinta High School is Information, Communications, and Technology Academy, which prepares students for careers in IT and communications through STEM experiences.
Our Air Force Academy, the ROTC, prepares students who would like to be in armed forces, such as the Navy, Army, Marine Corps, Air Forces, Coast Guard, and Space Force. In the digital media course, you are able to create an environment of journalism, movie editing, movie actor, actress. Through our 4-year in this course, you can go through various professions, editing software such as Final Cut Pro.
In this program, we film, edit the school announcements named Talk You. During these broadcasts, we share important news, jokes of the day, and upcoming events here at La Quinta High School.
With a wide range of sports, La Quinta High School has one of the greatest athletic programs to offer.
Our high school has a successful athletic program with many scholar athletes.
La Quinta starts our fall season strong with both football and flag football. Our varsity football team ended their season with a 7-4 overall record, placing 3rd in DEL. With this DEL placement, we advanced to the CIF playoffs, where we unfortunately came up short to Fullerton. With our newly established program, girls flag football, all girls have fought hard this year and went 5-7. Along with football in the fall, we also have a boys water polo team. Our boys varsity water polo team led with a 17-10 overall record, placing 3rd in DEL. Because of our placement, we also advanced to the CIF playoffs.
Girls volleyball placed 4th this season in DEL, going 4-6. Girls tennis has been a great program, going 6-4 in DEL, placing 3rd overall. Alongside all these great programs, we also have girls golf that went 7-2 in DEL and placed 2nd. We cannot wait to see what outstanding things will come from our Blackhawks next fall season. After our fall season, we have even more sports to learn.
Boys and girls soccer. Our boys varsity soccer team ended their season with an 8-7-5 record. This record ultimately allowing them into the Division I CIF playoffs. Our girls soccer team fought a tough battle in league and went 4-5 overall, almost making it to CIFs. In addition, we also have our boys and girls wrestling team. Girls and boys wrestling had a great season, going undefeated, winning DEL championships, with our first LKHS state placer.
Furthermore, we have our boys and girls basketball teams. Our boys varsity team started the season strong, but fell short during the rest of the season and ended with a 9-16 record. Our winter guard has been working hard on their show since the beginning of the year, and they recently competed at their championships at Great Oak High School in a completely different division. We are so proud of our winter sports for what they have accomplished this winter season, and cannot wait to see what next winter has to offer. To end school sports off, we also have our spring season.
La Quinta ends their sports season the strongest with our track team. Our girls track team has a 78 dual meet winning streak, with our boys being league championships for 4 years in a row. To add on, we also have our boys baseball team. Our boys varsity baseball team has dominated the field so far with a current 10-5-1 overall record and a 6-0 league record, making them first in the DEL. So far this season, it looks like they have secured a spot in the CIF playoffs. Softball has also been having great seasons, being back-to-back DEL championships. To add on to our spring sports, we also have our boys swim team. Our boys swim team has been dominating the water this season with a 6-1 record so far.
Hi, my name is Emma Mendez, and I'm a senior here at La Quinta High School.
Hi, I'm Alexa Ruiz, and I'm also a senior here at La Quinta High School.
School spirit isn't just a thing for us, it's who we are. Our student section, the Birdcage, is seriously next level.
Every game we show up ready. Posters, themed outfits, full commitment, no one holds back. Add in a little bit of powder and smoke machines, and the energy is unreal.
It's so good that we were ranked top 25 in the nation by Team Mobile for school spirit and even received a $25,000 donation because of it.
And it doesn't stop at football. Our rallies are insane. We've got professional DJs, lasers, and even cold sparklers.
Students go all out for themes, different groups perform, and we even get teachers involved in games. It really brings everyone together.
Our homecoming last October was unforgettable, inspired by our local major festival, Coachella Fest.
And our March Madness event, a packed gym. Seniors versus teachers, student announcers, even an ESPN-style table led by students.
Well, Bella, thank you. I think I speak on behalf of the entire board when I say not only what a fantastic presentation, which I know you had helped doing with all the ASB members, and I'm sure some staff help as well, but we have loved having you as a student board member. You have fully given yourself. You've been very articulate, shared your wisdom, and we're so proud of you and can't wait to see what comes next for you. But thank you for joining us here and being a part of our board this year. We appreciate you. And we have a little plaque for you.
At this time, we're going to take a pause just to allow board to comment on the wonderful things we've seen, not only from the La Quinta presentation, but on those who received some awards tonight. So we'll start off with Ms. Korsinski.
Oh, I am so proud to represent La Quinta High School. Today has been a really great day for us, it seems like, with our ROTC coming in first for the drone soccer competition. That's amazing. Our La Quinta High School presentation, I'm so grateful for our ASB being here tonight. And as well for our La Quinta High School, just scholars as well being here. Our May Employees of the Month, our classified, certificated, and management employees, congratulations on getting our Employees of the Month. Congrats to our La Quinta High School ROTC drone soccer champions and Jefferson Middle School champions as well. And our amazing Footsteps to Brilliance, brilliant student reader, family literacy champion, and brilliant young author. The work you've done is amazing, and it's so inspiring to see so many young people working hard at literacy and just reading in general. I love reading personally, so it's super cool to see that. And all of our California State Seal of Civic Engagement recipients, so what an incredible achievement that is. Thank you.
But no, really, I would like to thank Bella for being a great participant and engaged student board member this past month for the 2 board meetings and for the wonderful video that showcased La Quinta High School. I also wanted to congratulate the Employees of the Month, Esmeralda, Lauren, and Diane, all women this month. Anyway, for all that you do for the schools and the district. I was introduced to Footsteps to Brilliance at the RCOE Learning Conference in the fall or December at the Palm Springs Convention Center, and it amazed me how it's so available to families and doing it at home, and to see these kids that got awards for their participation in it is amazing. To Savannah and Emily for their reading time, Lucia for being an author, and she'll probably be a children's book writer in the future, and their teacher Michelle as well. I mean, parents can get on there and they can work alongside their kids and probably learn something too. I mean, it's a great program, and especially the financial literacy part of it, teaching kids from a young age to plan and save as well. So I love that program. Congratulations to the drone soccer team and the tournament. Also, the attendance awards that we received. I wanted to thank all the attendance, clerical or attendance people that came here, and they worked so hard to really get to know the families and make solutions for them, because so often the kid doesn't have control over getting to school sometimes, and yet the student, anyway, I call them kids, but they don't, but with a little support and resources given, ideas and stuff, they can really help families and kids get back on track and help them at times of hardship or just getting back on schedule. So I really love that. I also just wanted to also congratulate the State Seals of Civic Engagement, and for all the projects and everything they created and that they do to get involved in the community. And lastly, I just want to say at this last board meeting of this school year to wish everyone a safe and enjoyable summer. It's just around the corner. The students and all the staff have worked so hard to improve and do their best jobs, but also thanks so much to the parents and families who have supported their students and the teachers. I wish you all the best for another year well done, and it's hard to believe that we're halfway through 2026, but so that's all I have to say. Thank you.
Well, good evening and welcome everybody. Thank you for being here this evening. I want to just say quickly and echo all of the kudos that my colleague here, Ms. Pierce, Trustee Pierce, has mentioned earlier. A couple special shout outs, obviously, to our CWA attendance team, also to the young readers. I wrote Savannah de la Fuente reading, I think they said 47 hours. Incredible. Right, I got books on tape and I can't even put them on in the car to get to work. It's like, but I love reading also. Emily Durazno Chavez, also too. Congratulations to you on your award from the RCOE too. I appreciate that. I want also special to Bella Garshinsky here and her family. We've known each other for a long time. I see Dad in the back. You can't miss him. He's the tallest guy back there. But. You know, we from swimming to water polo to going to school together with the families and everything, it's really been just full circle for me to see someone just as positive, energetic, and bright and intelligent as you are represent La Quinta High School, which did a tremendous job on the video also, too. Thank you. Let's see. I always take a special appreciation, and sometimes I think, you know, the students that come and receive their awards, I see one there sitting, that, you know, Mom and Dad, don't be afraid to take a picture, okay? just, you know, we got those cameras in our pockets nowadays, all right? So take a little snap. I appreciate that if you do, and we'll take the time to have you do that. I've been to the drone matches before. I didn't make the one that was this past Saturday. But if you've never been to one, almost nothing more exciting. And if they give you the console, nothing more difficult to do. All right, that is very, very hard. So my hat's off to the champions, the winners, the teachers, the staff that prepare them, give them the time, and let them go out and do what they do best. Thank you so much. I just want to also say in the last week, it's been busy. I was out at Palm Desert High School where I saw the senior awards presentation, and I just want to say thank you to them, an incredible group of students. I was also at the African American send-off that was at St. Margaret's Episcopal Church in Palm Desert, another wonderful event run by Dr. Jackson and a tremendous group of about 30, 40 students. Yes. And with that, also the Chili Dog Golf Tournament, which raises a lot of money for Desert Sands. It's a lot of fun. If you've never been, you should try that out. But thank you, everybody else. And also, too, this is my chance. We have such a great big group today. And I always like to say, if you can give blood or platelets, do it. I didn't do it for a long time. And I do it now as often as I can. And I know some of us up here do a lot of, Ms. Porras, I almost gave her a doctorate degree. Mrs. Porras does it. And it's something every community needs. And if you can, I always tell people, if you kind of look like me, you can probably give platelets. It's a 90-minute procedure, but go out there and do it. It works, it helps, and people need it. And with that, thank you for coming this evening, and have a wonderful evening.
Well, okay, so same thing, ditto. It always kind of gets repetitive, like by this time. But yeah, I just want to say, Bella, we're so blessed to have you on the board, and you are just a bright light. And I just know you're going to do great things. So I look forward to seeing you at graduation. And anyways, you're amazing. And your presentation was great. So I give kudos to everybody that put that together as well, La Quinta High School. So, and I see the principal is here for La Quinta, hiding in the back. Craig. Congratulations to all the employees of the month. I was trying to write down what the attendance staff is for the district, the model SAR. Anyway, that's amazing for attendance. So that's really hard work, I know, and what you guys do is really important. So I really appreciate all that you do. The drone, I've never been to a drone thing, so that's pretty, I can't even, like my son is a gamer, I can't even do that. So I can't even imagine doing the little drone thing and going through, all of the obstacles. So congratulations to La Quinta High School and Jefferson. And the trophies that you guys brought up here from the event were really cool. I don't know if everybody got to see those, but those are really cool trophies. But congratulations for that. And the Footsteps to Brilliance, I didn't know that was free. So is that like nationwide or California or just Riverside County? Oh, okay. All right. That's amazing. So that's kudos to that. And for Michelle to be part of that too. So amazing that you're part of that. And to the Cal State Sales Civil Engagement, all the students that participated and won that. So look forward to seeing you all at graduation.
I won't take up much time because, Bella, I think you did an amazing job. Just like last week, you continue to make us look good. So congratulations to everybody, everything that they already said. For La Quinta High School, I always love coming and visiting your school, and I love seeing your videos. Your spirit is very palpable, and it's a testament to the staff that really makes you feel welcome and does an amazing job teaching you. So thank you to our staff that's here, and to any of the La Quinta High School students that were involved in that presentation. And then I just want to acknowledge and thank Kathy Wirtz and your team for everything that you do with attendance. I know it's something that we as a board are always getting updates on and always talking about. Obviously, it means a lot to us because if our students are not present, our staff can't do their job to set them up for success. So thank you for all that you've done.
Thank you.
Sharing so far this evening, so I won't go through everything, but I do just want to make a couple of comments. Congratulations, first of all, to everyone that was acknowledged this evening. Very well deserved. We got a special front row seat when Diane's name was called as the Employee of the Month, and I think she thought she was here for Michelle. Am I right? I love that. That was fantastic. Worked out perfectly. No one had to make up a weird story. There was already someone here getting another award, so I love that. So that was really cool. I will say that I was a firsthand witness to Lauren from La Quinta High School, our Certificated Employee of the Month, watching her interact with the families and the students during our art show in the halls that we do once a year. And I just want to say I'm so proud of all of our staff members across Desert Sands. I said it earlier this afternoon. I would hold our staff up against any staff anywhere in the nation. I think we have the best employees in Desert Sands, and you certainly exemplify by what I saw during the art show just what is so special about Desert Sands, that special care, that nurturing of our students and our families, and I'm so proud of you. It really was a very special day for me, so I was very honored to be able to see that. And Kathy, I'm so excited for you and your team. I think you said it so well. There's so much work that goes on behind the scenes, and so much, not just work, but creativity and passion and care, and people don't know that that happens. They don't get to see that, and so very excited that you were honored this evening. And again, congratulations to everyone that received an award.
Just going to echo the sentiments of my colleagues, everyone up here. It is a true testament to the work that's being done district-wide, and it takes a lot of courage to do those extra things. So thank you to our students who are going above and beyond with all these extra assignments on top of what they're already doing at this stage of the game. This time of the year, there's a lot going on, and to be putting in that extra work, it says a lot, especially civic engagement to our CWA team. If they're not in school, they're not learning. So thank you for all that you do to support our students out in the field. But again, just echoing the great work that's occurring at the high school, at La Quinta High School, and it is truly a team effort in everything that's being done district-wide. So just collectively, thank you to each and every one of you. At this time, I'd like to excuse those of you who got awards, you want to go celebrate. A special shout out to Jefferson Middle School. Way to stand out. Good job, team. So, you rock it. Yeah. So at this time, if the families got recognized, you'd like to step out and take some pictures, celebrate. We'll pause for a second. It's a good program. Yeah, it is. Cutie. Good job, kids. Sharp. And their outfits, they look sharp. There's going to be an influx of people coming in. Maybe. There's the influx. Okay, I'm gonna begin, guys. Yeah, I'm ready to go. Okay. Okay, back to staff conference items. Number 2, May is Mental Health Awareness Month, caring for minds and hearts through mental wellness in our schools. Ms. Fisher.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Alvarez. Yes, May is Mental Health Awareness Month. We have an amazing team for our presentation this evening. Our mental health manager, a SAP counselor, a school psychologist, and one of our security and emergency managers. It really, and you'll see through their presentation, it takes a team to ensure our mental wellness for our staff and students. So I'm going to turn it over to Sue Ann Block to get started.
Good evening, student board members, Superintendent May Vollmer, cabinet members, students and families, staff, and community members. Thank you for the opportunity to present this evening. In recognition of May as Mental Health Awareness Month, we're highlighting the important work happening across our district to support the mental health and well-being of our students, our families, and our staff. Our approach reflects a community of care grounded in prevention, early intervention, and responsive support systems. My name is Sue Ann Block. I serve as the mental health manager for our school district. I'm joined in this presentation with Stephanie Hernandez, student assistance program counselor, Corrine Zarvis-Kidd, school psychologist, and Ryan Chandler, security and emergency manager. The purpose of tonight's presentation is to highlight our comprehensive mental health supports across the district and to reaffirm our commitment to student safety, wellness, and academic success. We recognize that mental health is foundational to learning and engagement.
Our work in school-based mental health supports and services is grounded in the multi-tiered systems of support MTSS framework. Tier 1 focuses on universal supports for all students. Tier 2 provides targeted small group intervention for some students, and Tier 3 offers intensive individualized services to a few students. This framework ensures that we are proactive, responsive, equitable in meeting all student needs. At Tier 1, our focus is on prevention and building a positive school climate. We promote social and emotional awareness and coping skills across our school sites. We've also developed calming spaces at our elementary schools, which provide students with a structured environment to self-regulate. These supports reduce escalation and promote readiness to learn. We have also provided zones of regulation, a social emotional learning curriculum, and its training to all elementary school counselors to support students in identifying self-managed ways to regulate with or without the calming corner. Tier 2 supports students who need additional assistance. This includes small group intervention focused on social skills and emotional regulation. Tier 2 teams continuously monitor data such as attendance, grades, discipline, requests for assistance, suicide concern information gathering, and safety plans. While data may reflect growing needs, it also signals improved identification and access to care. Our commitment to using data-driven approaches empowers us to make informed decisions, allocate resources effectively, and ensure no student is overlooked. Our partnership with teachers, parents, and community members is vital to achieving successful outcomes for our students. By providing shared tools and training, we foster a culture of empathy and collective responsibility for student well-being. Desert Sands believes that when families have tools to support their children's social emotional development, students are more likely to thrive in schools. This year, our district significantly expanded parent engagement opportunities through student support services, offering workshops that strengthen family relationships and support students' well-being. Programs such as Loving Solutions, Strengthening Families, Parent Project, Mindful Parenting, and Dialectical Behavior Therapy Skill Workshops equip parents and caregivers with practical strategies for managing challenging behaviors, improving communication, and supporting emotional growth. To date, 203 families have benefited from these programs. This work was made possible through a generous donation of $150,000 from Positivity. To support the parents and families workshops, an investment in building stronger families and brighter futures for students. Based on the success of these programs, Positivity has decided to continue its relationship with Desert Sands and increase its funding.
Through the Child and Youth Behavioral Health Initiative Grant, wellness staff trained in dialectical behavior therapy, also known as DBT, and evidence-based practice. DBT provides practical skills to help manage intense emotions, reduce stress, and improve relationships. It focuses on balancing acceptance with positive change and teaches strategies for emotional regulation, crisis response, and mindfulness. As a result, our wellness staff are now equipped not only to support students, but also to lead DBT workshops for families and caregivers. These workshops give families actionable tools to navigate challenging behaviors, improve communication, and support their children's emotional well-being. To date, we have offered these workshops across multiple school sites in English, Spanish, and Arabic, expanding access and strengthening our connection with families. This work is helping us build a shared approach between school and home, reinforcing the skills students are learning and creating a more supportive environment for their success. We will continue to expand these opportunities to reach more families and deepen the impact of our mental health supports across the district. Through targeted professional development, 80 staff members across our district were trained to deliver DBT skill instruction to students at the elementary, middle, and high school levels. This ensures that students receive developmentally appropriate support as they build skills in emotional regulation, stress management, and healthy relationships. What makes this work especially impactful is the cross-departmental collaboration it represents. Staff trained include school counselors, school psychologists, our school mental health nurse, our board-certified behavior analyst, and school-based mental health therapists. By bringing together professionals from multiple disciplines under a shared framework, we are strengthening our ability to provide consistent, coordinated support for students. This shared training creates a common language and approach across our teams, allowing us to collaborate more effectively, respond to student needs with greater alignment, and reinforce skills across settings. In turn, this strengthens our partnerships with families. When students and caregivers are supported by a unified team using consistent strategies, it builds trust, improves communication, and enhances our collective ability to support student well-being.
To maintain a robust system of mental health care, Tier 3 resources provide our most intensive level of student support for experiencing significant emotional, behavioral, or mental health challenges. Services include counseling, suicide risk assessments, safety planning, crisis response, behavioral assessments, and specialized supports for our students with 504 plans and IEPs. We also collaborate closely with families and community providers to ensure continuity of care and successful student reentry following a hospitalization or crisis. Through these comprehensive supports, we remain committed to helping students stay safe, supported, and successful at school. At our district, we recognize that staff wellness is essential to a thriving school community. Research consistently shows us that when staff feel supported, students benefit through stronger relationships, positive learning environments, and increased emotional support. To support this commitment, the DSUSD Staff Wellness Committee coordinates district-wide initiatives focused on emotional wellness, stress management, connection, and morale. Through weekly Words of Wellness, or WOWs, communications and wellness activities such as yoga, paint night, bowling, sound healing, and staff engagement events, we strive to provide meaningful opportunities for staff connection and rejuvenation. We also recognize that wellness is not a one-size-fits-all. We remain committed to offering flexible opportunities that support the diverse needs of all of our employees. Ultimately, when we invest in staff wellness, we're also investing in our students. Staff who feel valued and supported are better equipped to foster safe, supportive, and caring school environments for all.
I want to take a moment to talk about how security at Desert Sands bridges the gap between physical safety and emotional support. It has been my honor to spend the past 13 years here with Desert Sands, and during that time I've learned that protecting our students and staff isn't just about physical security, but supporting the well-being of each student as a whole. During the school day, our campus security agents focus on building genuine relationships with students, and because of that foundation of trust, students and staff feel comfortable reporting concerns for themselves or their peers. We take these reports and concerns seriously, ensuring that information is shared with school site counselors and mental health support teams so that every student receives the help and support they need to feel safe. This collaboration continues even after students have left campus for the day. Our patrol agents monitor various online reporting tools during off hours, often catching the first signs that a student is in crisis. We work hand in hand with Ms. Block and her team to ensure that once a student is physically safe, they are also emotionally supported. Whether that means an immediate intervention on campus or coordinating off-campus resources after hours, our partnership ensures that students receive the support they need to be successful and safe. We are incredibly proud of the teamwork and collaboration, and I look forward to continuing this vital work to keep our students safe, heard, and supported.
So let's recap our highlights and successes. We're proud of several key accomplishments: expanded supports across all tiers, increased access to mental health services, strengthened collaboration across departments, and these efforts reflect a growing responsive system of care. So moving forward, we will continue strengthening our MTSS framework, expanding family engagement opportunities, increasing staff training and capacity, and using data continuously to refine our approach. Our focus remains on sustainability, collaboration, and continuous improvement to best support students, families, and staff. In closing, our commitment is clear. Every student supported, every family connected, every staff member valued. Thank you for your continued support of student mental health and wellness, and we're happy to open it up for any questions. Thank you.
Mrs. Korsinski?
Just like to say how amazing of the presentation that was. I really loved the emphasis on teacher mental health as well. Both of my parents are teachers, so it was really awesome to see how that was represented in your presentation as well. Thank you so much.
I too enjoyed the report, and including the safety part with the SROs and the school security is so important, and they are out there establishing those relationships, because so many things can happen in different areas of the school where a student needs help, and they are out there to be the first people to discover it. I just want to say thank you to that whole department for our mental health awareness and for the events they put on for staff as well. I think that it is so important. We all deal with some type of issues in our life, and kids nowadays, especially since COVID, it seems, are more aware of not being a part of the stigmatism of, oh, I'm going through something, I don't want anybody to know about it. Students are more open about talking about it. I think this generation of parents is more open to it, and I really think that's the best thing for our community and our society, is to open up and help each other. So thank you for that.
Thank you, everybody. It was a wonderful report, very well done, and very, I'd say, moving in a lot of ways. And as a counselor, for those who may not know in the room, for over 25 years in the school system, I love the line that says, wellness is not a one-size-fits-all. And that made so much sense. And to just, again, echo off how sharp Bella is here, I used to say when I mentored, and I have mentored over 20 to 30 counselors in my career, and maybe a lot more unofficially, I used to have a line, or I still have a line, that I'd always say, a school counselor isn't just there for the students, there for the staff too, or they're there for the staff too. And I'm glad to see that that component is a remarkable component, in that it shows that collaboratively we're all working together for one goal, and that is the goal of a child who comes to school and is able, in whatever way it is possible for them, to make that a successful day. And that's the goal of the MTSS program. I think we have the most incredible MTSS program I have ever seen. It is so articulately written, presented, and I believe implemented in the schools. So in the schools that we provide services to. So thank you for all that you do. Thank you, Bella, for getting into my head and reminding me of that thought. I'm telling you, she's awesome. Take care, everybody. Thank you. Those are my thoughts.
Well, yeah, this was an amazing report, Sue Ann. And hi, Corrine. I didn't even recognize you. I haven't seen you in a long time, but it's great to see you. I love the fact that it's all encompassing. You're having family, staff, the kids, and security. It's beautiful, because I think that's what makes it work, you know, and it helps everybody, because you have to have that for it to work. But yes, I mean, Ryan and security, these guys are amazing. I mean, I think they do let the kids feel like they're safe, they're seen, and they're heard, and they're comforted by just your presence there. So anyway, this was an amazing report. You guys do amazing work, and thank you so much for what you do.
I don't have any questions, but I want to say that I think, Sue Ann, that you ended this presentation perfectly, and it really said everything that I wanted to say. I know just here personally, Mrs. Hernandez and Mrs. Fisher know firsthand how many times I'm asking for support for our students, and I think you guys do an amazing job with it, so I appreciate that. Every family connected, I want to thank Positivity for their generous donation. And as a mom of three Desert Sands students, increasing and expanding family engagement means so much because we are a family, all of Desert Sand. So I appreciate the opportunity that they give you to expand that program. And then every staff member valued. I can't tell you how many staff members tell me how much they appreciate your staff wellness activities. And really, it does create that connection because you're at a school site and you don't get to spend time or connect with other Desert Sands family members, which are your colleagues. So I appreciate everything that you guys do.
The time of year where we recognize not only the work that you guys are doing, but the support that you provided in a time of need, being at a site when we call for support and you guys are there, it really makes a difference when we have a team to count on, when we feel we're not alone in supporting the needs of students who are in such great need at the moment. So just a quick thank you for the things that you've done throughout the year. And this year, unfortunately, we've had some instances where we've had to call upon you at different school sites for the support of not only students, but staff because of things that have occurred. So I just want to say thank you for throughout the whole year, not just the month, but throughout the whole year. Thank you. At this time, we're going to go ahead and go to the California Dashboard Local Indicators presentation. Dr. Wood.
All right. Good evening, everyone. I'd like to invite up to the dais Dr. Michael O'Neill, our Coordinator of Assessment and Accountability, who will be going over the California School Dashboard Local Indicator Report.
Good evening, and thank you for your time this evening. I'm happy to come here today to share an overview of the 2026 California School Dashboard Local Indicators. Local indicators are one of the many data sets used to monitor progress in achieving our LCAP goals, and the final draft of these indicators will be included as an informational item when the LCAP is brought forward for adoption in June. California's accountability system is the California School Dashboard and includes both state and local indicators. The dashboard measures align with the 8 Local Control Funding Formula, or LCFF, state priority areas. Our focus tonight is the local indicators that will be published in October. These local indicators are instrumental in guiding our LCAP process. One thing that I will point out, what sets the local indicators apart from what the regular dashboard we talk about when it comes out in the fall, is this is all the qualitative data. When we see the dashboard and think about it, we think about all of the gas gauges where it gives you a color from red to blue, and it gives us a number. It says, you're here, you went up, you went down. This is the part where we reflect and tell our story about how we are addressing needs in a way that doesn't necessarily come out in pure numbers. So the indicators are a self-reflection process, and to do that, we use a lot of different measures. We use things like Williams reports, educational partner input, panorama, thought exchange. We look at student access to courses and the rigor of courses. And we use those different qualitative and quantitative sources in order to do that. And we give our partners very specific prompts with self-reflection tools to ensure that those basic services are happening, state standards are being implemented, our parents are being engaged, we have a safe environment, and we have a broad course of study. The local indicators, as I mentioned, are on the dashboard annually, and that release again is scheduled for mid-October. This is earlier than in past years, and the mid-October release is what the state's target will be going forward, because they are moving that timeline up for us. Once published, the public will be able to click on the tile for any given local indicator and read about the status of our progress within that local priority area. The first priority area that I would like to discuss is basic services. This concerns appropriately assigned teachers, access to curriculum aligned instructional materials, and a safe, clean, and functional school facilities. The first data point included in this priority concerns teacher credentialing. And that looks at the credentials a teacher has, their EL authorizations, what courses specifically they were assigned to teach, and then from there they make a determination. This data is published by the CDE, and we get it usually right before the dashboard. They fill this particular data point in for us. But last year's, which is the most recent year we had, we were at 86% clear. And clear is what they use to describe a teacher that is fully credentialed for that exact assignment, as opposed to, say, an intern or a short-term permit. That rate of 86% is above both the state and county average. So in that respect, 86% is something to be proud of. This priority also assesses things like our access to instructional materials and the state of our school facilities. Based on our Williams monitoring, 100% of our students have access to instructional materials both at home and at school, and all of our schools are currently meeting the good repair standard. State priority 2 concerns the implementation of state standards. An analysis of several data sources shows that our teachers are, in fact, implementing the standards and that our students are learning these standards. Desert Sands Unified employs a standards-aligned instructional materials through the systematic adoption process. Teachers receive standards-aligned professional development facilitated by content area leaders, school and district administrators, instructional coaches, project facilitators, support teachers, and they do this by delivering state academic standards through classroom visits, instructional support, lesson studies, and coaching cycles. Progress in implementing the state standards are assessed regularly using various means, including CASP and LPAC results, iReady diagnostics, DIBELS, various surveys, and feedback. Teachers are using formative assessments and professional learning community processes to share best practice. Professional development on technology use remains a priority, with district facilitators creating model lessons offering classroom support. Our English learners also receive designated integrated ELD and additional language support through Imagine Learning and Literacy. State priority 3 concerns parent engagement. And this particular portion of the self-assessment we are doing a little bit differently this year. So we gather this primarily through our Thought Exchange survey. That Thought Exchange survey is sent out to a variety of educational partners through a link. It's shared with LCAP advisory groups, parent advisory groups, all staff, families, students, and it's open to the public. Part of the questions that are answered helps us identify which respondents are parents. And this year we had 798 parents respond. The survey feedback resulted in some rich discussion analysis about our strengths and needs in various areas. What we have seen is that over time, we are getting incremental gains in how parents feel about how they're being treated. So every year, the parent perception of our parent outreach is getting a little more positive year over year. This trend continues. However, I will note that formerly we reported this to the board by averaging the responses. The responses were on a 5-point scale. So we put things like 3.8 as a number, 3 out of 5. Our scores have generally fallen between about 3.5 and 3.9. But this year we made some shifts in our data collection practice so that we can narrow in more finely on parent responses and get a much better read and take a much better pulse. And along with that, we opted to go ahead and convert how we're reporting this to be a favorability score on a 100-point scale. It's a little bit easier to just instinctively understand 75% favorable versus 3.5. It's just a little bit easier for public reporting. What we're seeing is that our scores are generally in the low to mid 70s. We did compare this internally to the old 5-point scale, and we found that the results are similar. We're confident that that long-standing historical trend of incremental gains in positive perception is continuing on, and that we are slowly but surely, every year, we're seeing that parents are getting a little bit more satisfied with the outreach. In that respect, here are just a few examples of different parent engagement activities we engage in. We have our LCAP, our district advisory committees. We have all manner of committees at school site councils, parent-teacher organizations. We have Native American, African American parent advisories. We have our special education parent advisory and so on. Not to mention a host of school-specific parent engagement opportunities that exist. All of these combined are part of our commitment that all parents should feel welcome and honor partners in their child's education. With respect to state priority 6, school climate, that's based on our panorama data. This year, just over 15,000 students in grade 3 through 12 participated in the annual support and environment survey. The grade level spans responded to themes such as teacher-student relationships, sense of belonging, engagement, school climate, and school safety. We did note that there was an increase in level of student participation across all grade spans. Went up a little bit this year. The highlights for elementary data were increases in engagement and positive relationships with teachers. For our secondary data, the highlights include, again, positive relationship with teachers and a decrease in physical altercations. Both elementary and secondary results indicate a strong commitment to school climate. We are responding to our climate data by continuing to build on our many successes. And I would like to thank the previous speakers for setting this part up very, very well. We just heard all about the various things we're doing. So I won't reiterate everything that they said here, except to say that we have a variety of initiatives that are designed to connect the whole student, ranging from leadership opportunities to all of their very strong social, emotional supports and the teaching of self-regulation that we have just heard about. And I can tell you, having gone out to see some of these recently, that even though I was doing testing walks, I could see that things like the calming corners were being well utilized, and they're really great resources that are out there. So these things are present everywhere, and they represent, again, our strong commitment. And again, I'd like to thank that previous speaker for just laying that out very neatly for us here. Our final area that we want to look at is State Priority 7, which is access to a broad course of study. We offer a broad course of study across our various schools, and this is to allow and ensure our students have a knowledge and skills to succeed in their post-secondary choices. Our students are using technology to enhance learning and participating in inclusive classrooms. They are using AVID strategies, earning industry certifications, embracing opportunities to be a multilingual learner, and earning college credit while in high school through opportunities such as AP, IB, and dual enrollment. We offer an extensive array of opportunities that are not necessarily offered elsewhere. Additionally, we have our strong MTSS framework where each student has access to academic and social emotional support. The needs of our students are at the forefront of our work to inspire and nurture every student, one opportunity at a time, and be the district of choice to successfully prepare every student for college, career, and life. I would again like to thank you for your time this evening, and if you have any questions, I'd be happy to see if I can answer them for you.
We'll begin with Ms. Gorsinski. Any questions?
So much for your presentation. I really enjoyed seeing how everything is applicable. I have to take the panorama survey as a senior, and I've always thought that it was the most tedious thing. No offense. But then seeing it now,
None taken.
the types of statistics that you gain from the panorama survey, I now see the importance of students doing the panorama survey and finishing it. And I'd also like to thank you for showing us once again the local indicators, how they're reported with the graphs up here. My teacher took time to show us these indicators, and that also conveyed the importance. So thank you so much for your time and presenting today.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Yes, thank you for the presentation. I was telling Bella I'm a visual learner, so anything that has the pictures, the graphs, any little lines and circles is best for me. So that was very informative, and you can see, where we are, where we need to go, and to hear that a lot of the numbers have increased, which is a good thing. And I love how we try to get parents engaged and give them so many opportunities to get help and also have a say in what's going on at school, as well as the students. So to hear we had 15,000 student responses this year, I don't know if it's for this. Do you do it twice, in the fall and the spring?
So there is
for students as well, or just once for them?
There is a fall survey, but the one that we were looking at specifically for local indicators is our spring surveys. We give different surveys different times of the year.
Okay.
And we're up about 1,000 responses over last year, because last year when I looked back at my notes, we were just under 15,000. So it was about a 4% increase in the terms of a number of potential students over last year. So definitely we're seeing that there's more students engaging with that survey.
I think that's positive, and what she said about her teacher actually putting that out there and saying, this is informing the district and seeing where our strengths and weaknesses are. I think that's great that the kids can see a purpose in it, and hopefully that is explained. But thanks for the information in the report.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, no, I love the report, and I think I agree with what I heard earlier. Sometimes students will always say, we have to do that again, and I'd say, just do it, let us know. I found two things. One, I loved, as Ms. Pierce stated earlier, I saw middle school respect was up +4, and high school up +8. I always think about a line that I've learned from, my years in education is that, if kids connect, there's respect. It doesn't matter any other factors. It's just they connect. And also, too, I was curious about one particular statistic here that they had. It said, while 90% of students feel at least one teacher would be concerned if they're upset, okay, I like to read that the other 10% felt it was two teachers. Okay. But is there a other side to that? Do we ever get to see, like, 90% obviously feel like if they were upset, one teacher or at least one staff person would be concerned enough, that they felt in their heart. But do we know, do they have a choice, or was it just, do you think anybody would care kind of thing? I mean, you don't have to answer now, I'm not putting you on the spot, but I'm just wondering, like, because I read that and I think, yeah, that's because 10% of them feel really connected, right, Bella? Right, they'd say, hey, I look at it that way. Yeah.
So the way
it's a good thing.
Yeah, it would be. But the way the question is structured is the choices are, it starts with one and it goes up in number to several. Okay. So 90%. So it was 90% with one. Unfortunately, the other side of that would be 10% would be zero. But we are able to see help identify which students would be the ones we'd want to reach out to.
Okay, so like in the spirit of the Derby, it's kind of like it's boxed, right? It's like it's 1, 2, 1, 2, or 3, kind of thing. Gotcha. Thank you so much. It's a great report. I love it.
You're welcome.
It was a great report, and I liked having Bella's experience with it. So, but yeah, it was really a great report. Thank you so much, Michael.
You're welcome.
Thank you. You always do a great job. I just have one question. With the panorama responses, because I've been asked this, are they anonymous when they're received by the district? Because if they're not anonymous, I worry that people won't be as honest with their responses.
So we are able, and it is something that we can do, where when there's a concern noted, we're able to reach out to Panorama for they have ones that are anonymous and they're confidential, and there's ones that are not. And when we get one that is confidential, if there's something concerning in there, we're able to reach out to them and say, hey, can you help us identify that? We feel this person needs follow-up. We're concerned about them being in crisis, and there's a request process for that. On the ones that are non-confidential, we get back a student data file that says what the responses were. And this kind of depends on which survey we're giving, whether or not they're we're going to get back student results.
Students or staff? Yeah, both. Some staff too.
Staff, I don't know about that data file. I'm not aware of us getting, at least not to my department, any data that would identify a staff member. I've only seen aggregate data come back from Panorama as far as that.
I have no questions, sir. Thank you for your presentation.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Okay, item 15, board and superintendent comments. We will start with student board member Gorzinski.
Well, I think there's been some amazing presentations up here, and I'm just really grateful to get to see them all tonight and understand how in-depth every process is in regards to mental health, in regards to the local indicators, and just getting to see the inner workings of the district. So thank you.
Yours.
Since my last comments.
Be short.
I'm short, yes. I enjoyed Bella's presentation about La Quinta High School. I really enjoyed the wellness presentation, and I value the data that we received from our dashboard. But thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Duran.
Just quickly, I know that many of us went to the Teacher of the Year event that was this past Wednesday, honoring, it's more than teacher, there's a lot of people, all the staff and classified are there, and so it's a really large event put on, and was proud to be there and see everybody take pictures. Teachers of the Year were there, Staff of the Year was there, lots of awards. And then just so the public would know that this past Friday, we met as a leadership committee here for about 3.5, maybe 4 hours, and it's to set policy vision and work together to come, to consensus on the mission statement, the plans for the Desert Sands Unified School District, right as they're listed there. Thank you.
Horas.
Good evening. As a member of the Board of Education and a homegrown Indio girl and Indio High School Raja, I want to let you know that I have personally read your letters and listened to your concerns and truly understand how much the agriculture and FFA program at Indio High School means so much to many students, families, alumni, and community members. The pride, tradition, and heart behind this program are deeply felt, and I sincerely appreciate the passion that everyone has shown in speaking up for something they care about so deeply. Please know that your voices matter. I have every confidence that our staff is working thoughtfully and diligently to address these concerns while keeping students and the future of the program at the center of the conversation. Thank you for continuing to advocate, support one another, and keeping the spirit of Raja strong.
Some other people that are here tonight besides our Indio crowd. I want to thank the staff that is here and families supporting Palm Desert Charter Middle for their charter renewal. And I also want to thank Mayor Truby for reaching out to me, and I know he provided a public statement for tonight, but I appreciate when we have our city council members and mayors that really care about our schools and our education. So thank you. And thank you for Mr. Miller for being here as well.
Well, there's 3 Rajas up here on the dais. So strong Indio support and pride tonight, class of 1990. So we really appreciate the phone calls, phone calls from elected officials, from community leaders supporting the cause, and we certainly hear the support that the community has for our programs, and I'd like to not only acknowledge that voice you have in support of the program, but also to the students who took time from their busy day right now to be here this evening, dressed so sharply, representing their cause and giving voice to them and what they find as important testament. So thank you. And I do appreciate when we have elected officials come and show their support for their constituents and for their causes. So to those of you who are here tonight, Mr. Miller, I really appreciate you taking the time from your day. At this time, I'm going to go ahead and pass it over to our superintendent.
Thank you very much. I want to make a comment, a statement, I think, on behalf of myself and the board this evening. First and foremost, I know we've got people from Palm Desert Charter Middle School and also Indio High School, and so to echo what was already said, thank you for showing up and being here and expressing your concerns and really just displaying your pride for your school, your schools, and the programs that you have. I want to first and foremost, and I'll probably say it a couple times, I want to be really clear. Myself, Dr. Wood, our Career Technical Education Director, Kevin Bebo, went out earlier, was that this week or last week? That was last week, went out last week. It's the end of the year, so things are all running together a little bit, and met with the administration at Indio High School. And I want to be really, really clear that nobody wants to terminate the ag program or the FFA program at Indio High School. We fully understand the depth of history that this program has, the community that we live in, and the impact that that program can make, and what it means to our students. I've been a very firm supporter of the FFA program over the years, been to the end of the year banquets, have just been so impressed and so honored to be able to spend time with those students and with those instructors. But as many of you know, we have seen a steep decline in enrollment in the program over the last few years. I want to be clear, that's not a funding concern. We have money for the program. We're not concerned about funding for the program. It's a student interest concern, right? That students are just not voluntarily signing up to be a part of that program. So what does that mean? What we talked about last week, and what we're committed to is we know that the program needs a facelift. We know that it's been a while since the program has been redesigned. There are amazing programs out there like at UCR that we think are amazing pipelines for our students with the right ag program in place and really aligning that with our college programs that are out there. We think that can be a really amazing opportunity for our students and also an amazing opportunity for our community, for our students to take that pathway all the way through college, get those degrees, come back and work in our community and support our community, which obviously is a very heavy agricultural community, and we appreciate that so much and respect that and want to do all we can to contribute to that. So what that means is that we're going to take a pause, if you will, to rebuild, get a facelift. We really want to work in conjunction with the community partners. We've received so many amazing letters and emails and outreach. We want your wisdom. We want your expertise. We want to work with you on those programs. But we're also committed, the second part is we know we have students in the program right now. And we care about you, and we care about you being able to finish your experience at Indio High School. So right now we're investigating, we're working with Riverside County Office of Education and looking at supplying some support to the school through the County Office of Education that will allow the students that are in the program, we hope to be able to design something that will allow you to finish out your experience. But I just want to repeat again, we have no desire to get rid of the program. Nobody wants to get rid of the program. We love the program, but we do have to face the fact that we have very few students enrolled in this at this time, and we need to do our due diligence to make sure that the program is up to date, it's current, and it's feeding into the changes that we're seeing happening in the ag industry, so we can stay current, not just for our students, so that you have viable options, but that we're bringing the very best in education back to our community as well. So I just wanted to share that statement. I know that several of you will want to speak this evening, and we're excited to hear from you, but just wanted to put that statement out on behalf of myself, the board, and the district, so thank you.
Moving on to item 16, public comment on open session items in accordance with Board Bylaw 9323. Time is reserved during Board of Education meetings for public comment. Members of the public are invited to address the Board of Education in person during meetings on any item on the agenda or on any matter within the board's subject matter jurisdiction. Each speaker is allowed up to 3 minutes, with a total of 20 minutes allotted per item, including non-agenda items. Speakers are not permitted to cede or donate their time to others. The board president, with the concurrence of the board, may extend this time as needed. In accordance with Board Bylaw 9323.2 and the Brown Act, the board may not discuss or take action on any item that is not listed on the proposed agenda. Please be advised that there is a possibility that some items discussed during public comment will not be developmentally appropriate for minors. We ask that parents use their discretion when choosing to remain in the boardroom during public comment. If you choose to leave the room, you may wait in the overflow location at the end of the hallway, and you will be notified when the public comments have concluded. So we're going to begin with public comments received online from Palm Desert Charter Renewal. First one is from Nicole Robertson. I am unable to attend the charter renewal public hearing because my son has his spring band concert at the same time. But I will still like to share my strong support for Palm Desert Charter Middle School. Our family has had a wonderful experience at PDCMS. I currently serve as Vice President of Fundraising for the Band Boosters, and through that role, I have seen firsthand the dedication of PDCMS families, teachers, staff, and students. The sense of community at PDCMS is one of the things that makes the school so special. As a parent, I deeply appreciate the strong academics, the opportunities for students to get involved, and the Panther tradition that helps students feel connected and proud of their school. Programs like band, athletics, clubs, and academic enrichment give students meaningful ways to grow, build confidence, and discover their interest. My family's connection to PDCMS will continue next year when my second son begins attending. We are grateful to be part of this school community and look forward to more years as a PDCMS family. I fully support the renewal of PDCMS's charter and hope the Desert Sands Unified School District Board will recognize the value this school brings to students, families, and the broader community. Thank you for the opportunity to submit a letter of support. Debbie Green, Charter Renewal. As a 40-year retired public educator, I am totally against charter schools. The prevailing attitude is that the middle school is elitist, using a lottery system to attend. If my child did not get accepted, it is condescending. As a teacher in the district, I would be outraged if I taught in one of the other middle schools that receives less money. Living in the neighborhood, the parents line up early after school to pick up their children since busing is not provided. Getting in and out of the area is quite taxing every afternoon. The morning traffic is not much better when trying to leave my home. Parents were parked all over the neighborhood on a Saturday because they did not want to pay to park to attend their child's event. How much money does the school receive that other schools don't? Does the charter take money away from other schools and programs? Is there an itemized list of what the charter monies cover? Does PDCMS have an SRO on site? Do any other schools have an SRO? Why is this school given so much extra attention and programming? How referrals for special education evaluations are addressed in a timely manner, as well as follow through on securing a 504 plan, are concerning. Without a parent advocate, my friend would not have known what to request in getting appropriate services. I taught in Washington, Montana, and Missouri in special education, Title I reading, middle school, California, and SS, and gifted education K-8. I'm shocked schools here do not have art, music, orchestra, or gifted education with certified educators in these areas who must follow district and state developed curriculum. I truly feel the playing field should be even throughout the district. If different schools want to provide various programs at each site, that is wonderful and can be very successful. I have seen that in districts where I taught. I would be happy to meet with any board member to address these issues. Sincerely, Debbie Green. Nan Davis Kirchhoff. Subject is Palm Desert Charter Middle School Renewal Public Hearing. For 26 years, I have proudly called PDMS, now PDCMS, home. I have watched our school grow into a thriving charter through the visionary leadership of Sally Frazier, while never losing what makes this campus exceptional: a deep commitment to students, relationships, innovation, and excellence. I speak not only as an educator, but as a parent. My sons walked these halls, learned from these educators, and gained the confidence and skills to succeed. Today, one thrives at PDHS in academics, leadership, and athletics, and the other attends the University of California, Berkeley. Their journeys reflect what PDCMS consistently does for students, preparing them to excel in academics, leadership, athletics, and civic life. PDCMS stands apart because educators are trusted with the autonomy to truly meet student needs and inspire high-level learning. That flexibility has allowed our humanities program to flourish and sustained 26 years of Holocaust and tolerance education that has shaped generations of compassionate young people. Teachers are empowered to innovate, collaborate, and create meaningful experiences beyond the classroom. The results are clear. 4 PDCMS educators have been recognized as Riverside County Teacher of the Year or Top 10 Teachers, an extraordinary testament to the caliber of professionals serving our students. PDCMS is more than a successful school. It is a model for what public charter education can be. It is where students find their voice, families build community, and educators create transformative opportunities. I respectfully ask for your continued support of PDCMS as a public charter within Desert Sands Unified School District, so future generations may benefit from the same life-changing experiences that have impacted my family and countless others for the past 26 years.
Mr. President, I rise to question of privilege.
Sir?
Yes, I'd like to ask why we're listening to comments that were sent here by mail when we have young people and people who are here to speak on issues that are here. We have students who need to be finished so that they can get home and prepare for tomorrow's school.
Erica Vieira Escamilla, letter of support for Palm Desert Charter Middle School charter renewal. My name is Erica Escamilla, and I'm proud to say that I have served as a bilingual paraeducator at Palm Desert Charter Middle School for over 11 years. I am writing to express my wholehearted support for the renewal of our school's charter. Over the past decade, I have had the privilege of working closely with our English language development students. My daily focus is helping these hardworking individuals navigate their academics and prepare rigorously for the LPAC exam, with the ultimate goal for reclassification. Because of the unique supportive environment that PDCMS fosters, I get to witness true transformations every single day. Targeted support. Our charter structure allows us the flexibility to meet students exactly where they are, ensuring our English learners don't fall through the cracks. A culture of belonging. We don't just teach language, we build a community where bicultural and bilingual students feel valued, safe, and motivated to succeed. Proven results. There is no greater joy in my job than seeing a student confidently pass the LPAC and reclassify, knowing that the foundation we built at PDCMS will unlock endless opportunities for their future. PDCMS is more than just a school. It is a family dedicated to equity, growth, and excellence. The Panther tradition is alive and well in the lives of our ELD students, who go on to achieve great things thanks to the work we do here. I urge the board to approve the charter renewal for the Palm Desert Charter Middle School so we can continue making a profound daily difference in the lives of the students and families. Thank you for your time, leadership, and continued support for our community. Evan Truby, letter of support, Palm Desert Charter Middle School charter renewal. Dear President Alvarez and members of the board, on behalf of the City of Palm Desert, I am writing to express the city's strong support for the renewal of the Palm Desert Charter Middle School charter. For many years, Palm Desert Charter Middle School has been an important and highly valued part of our community's educational landscape. The school has earned a strong reputation among Palm Desert families for its academic performance, supportive campus culture, student leadership opportunities, and commitment to student success. PDCMS has consistently demonstrated excellent CASP performance in both English language arts and mathematics, performing above district and state averages and establishing a strong record of academic achievement. The school also provides students with diverse enrichment opportunities through programs such as AVID, Visual and Performing Arts, Leadership Development, Technology, and nationally recognized extracurricular programs. Its achievements, including recognition as a California and National School to Watch and a California Gold Ribbon School, reflect its longstanding commitment to educational excellence. In addition, the school's award-winning color guard program has earned multiple California state championships and competed at the WGI World Championships against top programs from across the nation, bringing significant recognition and pride to both the student and the Palm Desert community. The City of Palm Desert has proudly supported PDCMS over the years and continues to recognize the school's positive impact on local students, families, and the broader community. PDCMS has demonstrated a clear record of success and continues to provide meaningful educational opportunities that benefit our community as a whole. For these reasons, The city respectfully urges the Desert Sands Unified School District Board of Education to approve the renewal of the Palm Desert Charter Middle School Charter. Thank you for your consideration and for the continued service to the students and families of the community. Sincerely, Evan Truby, Mayor. Okay, moving on. Yeah. Okay, that ends for Palm Desert Charter. Moving on to public comments. We have Jen Becerra. Yeah, she's doing it. Okay, is there a Jen Becerra? No? Yeah. Going once, going twice. Okay, moving on. Just as remember, I reiterated that they get 20 minutes per topic item. Next one is Jessica Seves.
Okay, good evening. My name is Jessica Seves, and I'm an active parent and member of Palm Desert Charter Middle School's Governing Council. I've had the privilege of having both of my daughters attend Palm Desert Charter Middle School, one who is currently attending as a 6th grader. From the first tour of the campus and meeting administration, I knew it was the right fit for my daughter. I was terrified of the middle school years, that is until Stella started her 6th grade year. Her teachers, like many of the teachers in Desert Sands, really encouraged her and were invested in her learning. It wasn't just about teaching state standards. I quickly noticed they were thinking outside the box with the types of projects and presentations, encouraging the love of reading, not just reading an article and answering questions, teaching math to fill in the gaps, even giving her extra work because she needed the challenge and accountability. Stella found a love for theater there. She performed in multiple plays where her natural talent shined. She also became a leader in their dance program and excelled in teaching choreography to her peers. Her love for these specialized classes has continued into high school, where she has been accepted into both the CTE dance and CTE theater programs for next year. So when it came time for my youngest daughter, Claire, to attend middle school, Palm Desert Charter stood out as an obvious choice for me. Before the school year began, Claire was given the opportunity to join the varsity color guard team, where she was the first 6th grader to move up to that high of a level in 14 years. Under the direction of Jose Pena, our color guard and winter guard program is one of the most elite middle school programs in the United States. At the World Championships last month, I met a principal of a middle school in Florida who is using our program as a standard of what it is possible for her students. Claire grew tremendously this year as she was competing and winning against high school and college level teams as an 11-year-old. Her teammates became her closest friends, always encouraging her. Not only has she excelled in color guard, but academics as well, continuing to maintain a 4.0 GPA. My daughters have been blessed by attending Palm Desert Charter Middle School, where they have excelled academically and artistically. It is my hope that the board will renew our charter and allow us to maintain that level of learning, where education feels more customized and is still consistent with the high quality standards of Desert Sands Unified School District.
Bill Collins, going once, going twice.
Good evening, members of the board. My name is Bill Collins. I live in India. I came here tonight to ask you to reconsider the decision to eliminate the FFA program at India High School. After more than 50 years of service to the students and the community, but unless I'm mistaken, what I'm hearing is it's not going to be eliminated, but reviewed. I've worked closely with other FFA chapters in Imperial Valley. I found the curriculum relevant, but there's always room for improvement. California has the 5th largest economy in the world, and agriculture remains one of its most important industries. But agriculture today is not just about tractors and fields. It's technology, it's mechanics, it's science, it's business, it's engineering, and it's environmental stewardship. Modern agriculture depends on skilled workers who understand advanced equipment, irrigation system, robotics, animal science, and food production. FFA gives students the opportunity to discover these careers early. It builds leadership, responsibility, work ethic, and real-world job skills that many students cannot get in a traditional classroom. For some students, FFA is the pathway to college, trade schools, and lifelong careers in agriculture and related industries. If we remove programs like FFA, we're not just cutting extracurricular activities, we are removing a foundation that prepares the next generation to support one of California's most critical economic sectors. So I would ask that you please support the students, our community, and the future of agriculture by preserving and, I guess, improving the FFA program at Indial High School. Thank you.
Chris Pickering.
Good evening, President Alvarez, members of the board, and Superintendent Mavelmar. My name is Chris Pickering, and I come before you tonight as the operator and steward of the Riverside County Fairgrounds to speak about the long-standing partnership we have had with Indio High School FFA students. Every October, Indio FFA students begin housing their livestock projects in the barns at the fairgrounds. For months, they feed, train, and care for these animals in preparation for the livestock show at the Riverside County Fair and National Date Festival each February. Their responsibilities begin before school, continue after school, and extend through weekends and holidays. In recognition of the fairgrounds providing complimentary use of the barns, these students help clean, maintain, and prepare the facilities not only for their own use, but for the annual fair itself. Students from across Riverside County benefit from their efforts, as do the hundreds of thousands of guests who attend the fair each year. It is well documented that the public has become increasingly disconnected from the realities of food production and agriculture. Yet county fairs remain one of the last places where urban communities can experience modern agriculture firsthand. Let me be clear, these students become educators during the fair. The knowledge they gain through classroom instruction and lived experience is shared directly with the public, helping better understand agriculture, animal care, food systems, and the industry that continues to help sustain this valley. Yes, agriculture remains the second largest economic driver in our valley, simultaneously demonstrating its powerful heritage and continued promise for meaningful future careers. Without nourishing the seed of agricultural education in our schools, our profitable fields will turn into desert sands. On behalf of the Riverside County Fairgrounds and the Riverside County Fair and National Date Festival, I respectfully ask the board to reconsider this decision and work with the community to preserve a program that has shaped generations of students and remains deeply connected to the identity and the future of our shared Coachella Valley. Thank you.
Andrew Garrawal.
Hello everyone, my name is Andrew Garrawal, and I'm the newly elected Holtville FFA President and Imperial Section FFA President, meaning I'm representing the Imperial County and the Coachella Valley. So you guys can imagine how my 1 hour and 45-minute drive from home was. Last year, our Imperial Section FFA theme was Be the Spark. While it represented our year as section officers, it also represented the true meaning of FFA. A spark may seem small, but it has the power to start something even bigger. In FFA, that spark can be confidence, leadership, passion, or simply the feeling that somebody finally belongs. I come from an agricultural background, so agriculture has always been a part of my life. However, I'm also someone that hasn't taken every agricultural class available. Because of that, I learned that agricultural education is about so much more than farming or livestock. Ag education is unique because it creates an environment where students feel supported and encouraged to grow into the best versions of themselves. You see, I used to be that shy member who lacked confidence and was not fully out of my shell. However, leaders in my chapter and in my section ignited a spark within me to become the confident person that I am now. I see myself in so many of these members, and I hope that you guys can consider my words for the future of agriculture. Thank you.
Dante Calderon.
Good afternoon, everybody. Or good evening, now that we're in the late afternoon, I guess. My name is Dante Calderon. I'm a pest control advisor serving the Coachella Valley. I'm also a large livestock leader for Desert Sandblasters 4-H, and what that means is for a short period of time, like Chris Pickering said, we get to house our animals right alongside these guys. First off, I want to say these kids are the hardest working kids in the room. I mean, you look at a CTE program, name another CTE program. These kids, Monday through Friday, spend an hour and a half after school. That's after school, after sports, after any other extra band, extracurricular activities. Saturday morning, when we're still, rubbing the sleep out of our eyes, they've walked their sheep, 2 laps around the barn, and then go home, they're back there again in the evening. They're there Christmas Eve. They're there. We tell them, hey, don't come on Christmas. They're begging to come on Christmas. When I didn't expect to get the opportunity to come up here, so I didn't write anything down, right? It seems like there was a big disconnect, but it sounds like you guys are well up to speed with the difficulties we're facing in the agricultural industry. When you look at the scope, I'm 27 years old, right? And I was the young guy. I was the young guy at 21. 27, I'm still the young guy. There's no one else coming behind us. These kids, there's a handful of kids up here that I've already written scholarship letters for. They say, hey, we want to pursue agriculture. Can you write us a letter? Absolutely. Absolutely. There was always concern that the community didn't support these kids. I think the community showed up tonight. So you guys all watched the KESQ, news channel station report that they did. The Indio FFA president, I'm gonna wrap it up. He left a quote. It says, "You cannot plant a seed and expect it to grow without watering it." The adults in this room, it's our obligation to water these kids and make sure they are the next generation. With that, I appreciate your guys coming to terms and understanding what we're after here, and hopefully we can come together. So, thank you.
Can I just ask a point of clarification? Because I got here at 5:30 and I filled out speaker cards so that these children could speak. I want you to hear from them, not from old me. So Ricardo is our FFA president. He's written beautiful words to share with you. I know you don't trade time, but I was told they would go in order of the people who arrived here, and that's not how the cards have been invited up. And so we've had people sitting here for over 2 hours wanting to speak. If I could respectfully ask you to allow them, please.
Yeah, give me a name of someone.
Roberto Sanchez, right here.
Roberto Sanchez.
Hello, everybody. My name is Roberto Sanchez. I am currently the DFA president for this school year.
I'm an a senior at Indio High School. It's my last year. And today I'm here to advocate on behalf of the Indio FFA program. For 49 years, the Indio FFA program has given premier leadership skills and hands-on experience for students to participate in the program. It has completely altered the lives of many students like myself by converting us from average students into leaders who are capable of creating change and being successful in turbulent times like these. My journey in the ag pathway and the future farmers of America began my sophomore year when I was put into my introduction to agriculture class and encouraged to take on projects like raising livestock and growing gardens. Since then, I've become a leader in my community, taking on more intensive projects and leadership roles. In these roles, I have been given the opportunity to uplift other members who are interested and nurture the program in a way that will create more leaders with each passing year. I've seen incredible growth in many areas, like when new members helped us host events like the SoCal Leadership Conference that serve 400 plus FFA members from every corner of Southern California. I've also seen an increasing amount of interest with visits from elementary schools and younger students fostering a passion for agriculture and a hunger to learn more. Despite its tremendous impact, the FFA has received little love from the Indio High School administration. Me and other students at IHS have noticed a disparity in resource allocation at the school. Other programs at Indio High School have gone through similar periods of struggle, where membership dwindles or teachers are spread thin. When these programs face problems, they are supplemented and rightfully allowed to regrow. Meanwhile, the ag pathway has been given no such support. Instead, it has been honorably retired. Today, I come before you with the signatures of 224 students who have expressed that they wish they had an agriculture class. If even just half of this figure is concrete, that is 5 classes worth of students who wish to pursue an education in agriculture. If DSUSD is committed to protecting the future of hundreds of students and ensuring that our agriculture industry can thrive for another 100 years, you will invest in protecting our district's most influential ag program. Thank you.
Viviana Hebreo.
Hi, everyone. Hi, my name is Viviana Hebreo, and I'm a freshman at Indio High School, and I completely support the Agriculture FFA program. I plan on taking FFA my sophomore year. The reason I and many of my friends did not take FFA this year is because I hadn't seen it being promoted, as I believe it wasn't as prioritized from the school admin as other programs were to be promoted. From what you stated, that current students who are enrolled will be able to continue with the program, but I will not be able to enroll. It's unfortunate that a program has helped so many people in this room and many others in the past grow their life skills and knowledge of agriculture is trying to be taken away and cut from the school. Once again, I hope that FFA stays at Indio High School so many other students can learn from the program. Thank you for your time.
Good evening. My name is Kyle Self, and this year I had the privilege of serving Southern California as the FFA Regional President, serving over 17,000 members. Entering high school, however, I lacked purpose, confidence, and motivation. Agricultural education changed that. I developed veterinary research skills while raising livestock and having an internship with the University of California. I learned how to develop marketing plans, speak confidently, and engage in respectful debate while competing in FFA leadership events. And while serving members as an officer, I learned perhaps the most important lessons of all: how to work with others and put service above self. My story is not unique, however. Hundreds of thousands of FFA members across our nation are gaining the same experiences, developing the same skills, and growing in the same values. Research from Purdue University shows that FFA involvement is linked with higher academic success, stronger career readiness, clearer future goals, and even higher standardized test scores. Other research states that 85% of active members say FFA makes them more connected and committed to their overall education. FFA alumni overwhelmingly report that FFA shaped their career journeys, with many now holding senior level positions at agricultural careers or in other industries. Members of the board, I urge you to pursue alternative solutions that do not sacrifice these life-changing opportunities for your students. Investing and supporting the Indio FFA program is an investment in your students, our communities, and the future of the agricultural industry in this state. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Juliana Moreno, and I am the current Indio FFA Secretary. For many years, Indio FFA and Agriculture Program has given many students and members opportunities such as leadership skills and also gaining hands-on agriculture experience. It has fully impacted students' lives over time, including myself. The Agriculture Program provides students with resources and support to prepare us for our future. But what resources and support will be given to the students, including myself, once it's gone? Me and other students have been given many opportunities from our amazing leaders and people of the community, encouraging us to keep striving and continuing what we love. Throughout my 3 years in this program, I was able to become a leader myself and finding out new and different qualities about myself I didn't even know I had. That's what I want for other students like myself, to have those qualities transfer and have them discover them, which ultimately make them great leaders. Although this program has given many opportunities to their students, the program has very little to work with. Over time, myself and many other students have noticed the lack of support from the Indio High School administration, especially the junior class. In the beginning of the year, our plant science program was given many resources, but not even a week into the school year, our class period was changed and we were suddenly bunched with the seniors research and development class without any say, leaving one teacher to teach 2 different courses during the same class period, ultimately leading me and my classmates being strained and limited to many of the resources and opportunities we were promised when signing up for the class. Our main concern was what opportunities will us juniors be given our senior year? Many juniors have been active since their freshman year and were on track to receive a 4-year award pin and also eligible for many other awards the program offers. Without the program, we receive nothing. All of our plans for the future relate to agriculture, and the loss of this program is costing many of the students the necessary resources to pursue that course. So I ask DSUSD to deeply consider the impact and effect this will have, not just on myself, but the countless future students if you decide to conclude our program. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Emma Rial, and I would have been the 2026 to 2027 secretary. Before my introduction into the Indio FFA program, I was someone who felt alone and isolated from my peers. Joining the Indio High School Ag program and FFA not only allowed me to find my community among my peers, but it also allowed me to explore my spiritual journey. I always wanted to work with God's creations like animals and plants. My faith is a huge of my life, and it drives me to want to serve others and learn more about this beautiful world we have been given. FFA has given me the means to explore this drive. I have also been given opportunities to become a better leader, whether it is through attending conferences where I learn to speak publicly or working with others to complete projects. I can say without a doubt that FFA has changed my life. For these reasons, I believe that it is unfair that the Ag pathway is given less resources and care than other programs. I had just been elected as the 2026 to 2027 secretary when I was given the news that our pathway would no longer be continuing into the next year, freezing in that opportunity to become an officer that I once had. Unlike many here today, the Ag pathway and FFA is my future rather than past, and because of that, I firmly believe that the program should be given support and new teachers who can guide the next generation of students like me. Thank you.
Are there any other students up here that you're aware of that has? Okay, so at this point, there's no other students. We're going to go into the remaining names, which happen to be adult, I believe. So that's it for students? Okay. We'll go on with Krista Blackburn.
Good evening, board members. My name is Krista Blackburn. My daughter is Kendall Blackburn. She is a junior at Indio High School. She has been a part of the ag program and an FFA since she was a freshman. FFA and the ag program have been a vital part of my daughter's high school journey. It took my shy, reserved child who was afraid to speak to people and make friends to step outside of her safe bubble and opened her up to a new world of experiences, people, places, and things, and made her a confident, bold, and powerful. It has given her purpose, passion, and a path in life that she wants to pursue in college. It has made her bold in her convictions to help. It has made her bold in her convictions to help the world around her and to those less fortunate. The loss of this program not only takes away the ability for my daughter to finish out her pathway that she has worked so hard for the last 3 years, but it takes away the ability. It takes away the ability for her and for future students to gain the same experiences that she has experienced. It takes away the ability to gain friendships, leadership, responsibility, ownership, love, drive, dedication, hard work, teamwork, companionship, compassion. FFA is not easy, but it is 100% worth it. And Indio FFA is 100% worth saving. Thank you.
Angelina Benavides.
Hello, my name is Angelina Benavides. I graduated from Indio High School in 2019, and I graduated from Cal Poly Pomona with high honors in 2023. I have my bachelor's degree in agriculture science, and I'm here to speak how being involved in FFA will benefit these members in years to come like it's benefited me. Because of my experience through FFA and my education at Cal Poly Pomona, just 6 months after I graduated with my bachelor's degree, I started my employment with the California State Department of Food and Agriculture. I have worked there for the past 2.5 years, and because of that experience I've gained and my education that I have, I now will start my new career with the County of San Diego in their Agriculture, Weights and Measures Department. I was also one of the 50, let me repeat myself, one of 50 FFA alumni members ages 18 to 24 who were selected to attend an elite conference in Indianapolis this coming July. Because of my application, I was also offered the opportunity to attend this conference at zero cost. I received a grant to attend this conference. There, we will work with industry partners in production agriculture, and we will tour various farms that are within Indianapolis. We cannot take away this experience for the future members at Indio FFA. And because of this experience, I have enrolled in the credential program with the Riverside County Office of Education, and I fully intend to return to this program to be an agriculture teacher. Mark my words. Mark my words, I will take my experience from everything that I have done throughout these past years, and I intend to teach the next generation of leaders to come and help them support their pathway to success.
FYI, guys, as of now, our next speaker is going to be Marlene Garcia. Is there Marlene Garcia? And at that time, they'll conclude the 20 minutes of the one topic.
Good evening. My name is Marlene Garcia, and I am a former Raja, class of 2018. I'm traveling all the way from College Station, Texas, to speak on the behalf of the Indio FFA chapter and my experience within this program. I graduated with a Bachelor of Science in Agricultural Science with a minor in horticulture from Texas A&M University. Immediately after, I became an agriculture educator in the state of Texas for about 2 years and had a wonderful opportunity to go back to my alma mater at A&M to advise bilingual education students to become teachers. And once when I've heard this heartbreaking news about this program coming to an end, I felt the need to come back to my program. And if it means that I come back to become an ag educator, I will do that just for these students. Thank you. Big M.
We have some additional comments that we received online. Yes, sir. In that case, we're going to hear from everyone else, not just them two. Okay, so then we'll go on. Next one is Glenn Miller. Glenn Miller. No, welcome, sir.
Thank you, Honorable Board and staff. Glenn Miller from the City of Indio. Thank you for allowing me to say a few words. This program, I'm in support of the Indio FFA program and Indio agriculture. As a proud father of 3 Rajas, 2 of them from the FFA program, I can tell you how important it is not only to our community, not only economically and the jobs that it brings, but also the part of food insecurities. I think a lot of your students here talked about what it meant. Less farmers means less food. Pretty simple on what they're doing. And this program has been so beneficial, not only to our community, because it's just not agriculture, it's just not growing food. It's tractor repairs, it's economics that go through it. There's bookkeepers, there's everything that goes through it. This program is definitely needed. And a few years back when we got ready to remodel Indio High School, you guys were going to put the high school on Highway 111, and the City of Indio came up because of not only security issues and safety issues. We talked to you about doing the program and moving it. The City of Indio paid $2 million to Desert Sands Unified School District to reconfigure it. Part of that was to make sure that the agricultural program got the facilities that they deserved. And with this program here now, this is making well-rounded students, well-rounded individuals that are going to give back to this community. Agriculture is one of our largest employers, but it also is the food basket of this Coachella Valley and the whole California and the United States. So if you can make sure that you can work with us to be able to work with you staff, Indio High School. We don't want to ram it down the teacher's throat, but if you work with these individuals, the industry, the students, the teachers, we can make this program better. We can make sure that it's getting more attendance, and at the same time, we can meet our goals of making sure that we have the breadbasket we need here in the Coachella Valley, creating jobs and opportunities and feeding the nation. Thank you.
Next speaker is Mike Way from Primetime. Mike. Mike Way. Okay. Yes. John Foster.
I'm going to tear this up because I can't follow these guys. I thought I'd just take a few seconds here, talk about, first of all, you guys have a future that you're going to have to work on for the next 10 years that's going to be way past you've ever done. We have probably 400 to 500 employees between Arizona and California. We farm about 4,000 acres in all those areas. Getting good employees is extremely difficult. These kids, you can see their passion. And that's the one thing a teacher and school needs to do is get that little flicker, the little thing that clicks in that young man or that young girl. And they're able to go out and really do something wonderful. There's a lot of opportunity out there. There's a lot of opportunity right here in Coachella Valley, especially in the ag. I think you're going to see that's going to be bigger. I think they're great jobs. Not everybody is exposed to what you could actually do. And so programs like this need to be invigorated. I think you brought in, you'd like to go, I think a combination of all the parties, both parties, and I think industry ought to be able to come up and help because I think we find it value and we certainly want it to proceed. Bit concerning, Superintendent, when you mentioned these folks were going to be able to graduate, but we weren't talking in the future. So I really think it's vital that you look at this program, and if it's dropped in, you can always try to make it better. And if you aim low, it'll be low. You got to aim high so that you can actually be a success. And so I'm thinking these folks, they want to be a success, and they need a good jump start to do it. And so I hope you'll really take this seriously. It's a big deal. Thank you.
Ellen Way.
Thank you very much, board members and superintendent and everyone that's here tonight. I just want to cut to the chase of the elephant in the room. The ag program at Indio High School is deteriorating because they're offering 4 floral design classes. That is not agriculture. It doesn't represent agriculture in the Coachella Valley. We don't have a floral industry. We have floral shops. Maybe someone artistic would go that direction. But what's happened is we're down to 1 teacher, and 1 teacher cannot run an ag program because it is too diverse. They are teaching, an ag instructor with her credential or his credential can teach 60 different courses that have agriculture in the front of it. We need ag business, ag marketing, ag horticulture, ag science, ag chemistry, ag technology. We need all of that. So what's happening is these kids are coming and they're offered floral classes. I sat with the principal, very nice lady. We do not wish to wage war on the school. We want to work with them to show them how important this program is and the opportunities that it can offer children. So far, AI has not figured out how to print our food, and every single person every single person in this room has to eat, ladies and gentlemen. Do we want our food coming from foreign lands? No. We want our food grown in our country, in our communities. Eating local is bigger than it has ever been. People want to buy food grown near them. We cannot do that if we don't teach people how to do it. We've got to keep this program, and we're here to support you. Look at this room of people who've been sitting here for 3 hours. That tells you the message of how important agriculture is. This is a 40-year-old FFA jacket. I can remember every day. And I think all of us will agree, our ability to get up here and talk to you, our ability to understand what you are doing on that dais. And in fact, the cows I raised helped me to be the best mother I could. So I thank you. I thank you for listening to me. I thank you for caring about these kids who are all wonderful and deserve the best. So thank you, and please work with us to keep this program going. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Dr. Carolyn Lawrenson. I am both an alum of this agriculture and FFA program and a current agriculture teacher at Norte Vista High School in Riverside County. I stand here today because this program changed my life. As a student, FFA gave me confidence, leadership skills, and a voice. I served in multiple FFA officer positions at our chapter, section, and region level in California. And those experiences, I became the speaker and leader I never thought that I could be. Without agriculture education, I would not be where I am today. I now hold 3 degrees, including a doctorate in professional leadership and a master's and bachelor's in agriculture education. I have taught agriculture both in and out of state. Every success I have achieved began in an agricultural classroom, just like the ones you are considering cutting today. Agriculture education is more than farming and livestock. It teaches public speaking, responsibility, career readiness, teamwork, and leadership. It gives students purpose, belonging, and opportunity. Please do not take that opportunity away from future students. Programs like this create confident young people who go on to lead in their communities, careers, and families. I am living proof that this program works. I would also like to say that because I am an agriculture educator and I have worked, like I said, in and out of state, I understand how counselors and other admin work and function at a school. And I understand the fact that you have students here today that are able to provide you a list of 200 students. There's a miscommunication at the school level. There's a big dysfunction. And I teach in a program, we have just over 200 students. I have another co-teacher. So there's 2 of us teaching 200 students. You had 1 ag teacher teaching 186 students this year. You have enough for 2 teachers in this program. You have got to fertilize and water if you want something to thrive. Thank you.
Jeff Percy.
Thank you. I came here 40 years ago. My name is Jeff Percy. Due to agriculture, today I'm the Vice President of Ocean Mist Farms, probably one of the 10 or 15th largest produce companies in California, and I own part of my own farming company due to agriculture. Our company and my family have supported Indio Ag programs for 40 years. These kids are amazing. There's nothing more important than helping students with outside activities to build character, knowledge, and leadership. Teachers and volunteers give time to these kids that have a massive positive impact on their lives. I know that also as I am a high school baseball coach. Food production and farming has been the backbone of America forever and will continue. It's a matter of national security. Like some of the people said, I'm one of the old guys here compared to the young guys, Dante, who grew up with my son, who was in an ag program. He grew turkeys to pay for his college. But you know what it was? It was that ag part of his resume that got him into Cal Poly, that got him a master's degree, and 2 good jobs. My hope is that Indio, you guys will do the right thing for Coachella Valley, our country, this program, the students' desires, enhance the program, hire new teachers, gain national support, and the community will support you. Before I finish, there's 2 things that bothered me. Enrollment. Farming only has 1%. You guys have more than that. And if we paused as farmers, you wouldn't eat. Thank you, and help support this program.
Stephanie? Yes.
Good evening. Thank you for hearing all of us tonight. My name is Stephanie Sabaka. I work for Peter Rabbit Farms. We are celebrating 75 years here in the Coachella Valley as a farm. I also serve as the Coachella Valley co-president of the Coachella Valley chapter of California Women for Agriculture, and I sit on the Indio High School Ag Advisory Committee, and am an honorary member of the Indio High School FFA. An honor I'm very proud that they bestowed on me a few years ago. I have worked in the agriculture industry for over 30 years, and unlike a lot of these students, I did not come from an ag background. I didn't even study ag in college. I took 1 ag class, and now I have 30 years in agriculture. So it tells you that 1 class made a difference. And kind of on Jeff's point, I wanted to add is 25 students is still 25 students that you are going to expose to an industry that can give them a career for life. Agricultural classes give students a chance to learn by doing. They get hands-on experience working through the school farms, working with the new technology. They have a greenhouse that they've never used at that school. They have a tractor that they can use. They can learn how to repair that tractor. They can drive it. They raise farm animals and they gain real-world experiences that help build the confidence and problem-solving skills. When students raise animals for the farms, they learn the dedication, how to budget. They have to go out and get a loan. They have to repay that loan. They do record keeping, and then they learn the responsibility of caring for a living being. Those lessons will stay with them long after high school. Agriculture also offers students a wide range of opportunities. It's more than farming. It's careers in accounting. Food safety. We just hired a college graduate to do our food safety program at our farm. You have marketing, and ag is going to go towards technology. We're going to be using robotics to do a lot of our farming. So there's a lot of technology opportunities there. Agriculture education is going to help the students see more these meaningful possibilities early. And I heard the gentleman that was talking about the dashboard, and one of the things that was, I think it was one of your bullet points of what you guys need to prepare the students for, college, career, and life. And the agricultural program is going to do that for the kids. So I really hope, and I look forward to working with you on keeping this program alive. Thank you.
Mowbray.
Thank you, board members. My name is Carol Mowbray. I retired from Indio High School in 2013. When I retired, they had a robust FFA program with 3 dedicated teachers who did an excellent job. Since then, the administration has allowed that program to deteriorate, not hiring teachers when they needed them, not putting classes together for these kids. Floral is a great class, but these kids need the ag classes. And I know most of you have heard of all of the great things that FFA teaches kids. It teaches them how to present themselves. It teaches them about animals. My husband was an agricultural lending officer in this valley. It's another job that you can do. There's finance, there's appraisal, there's all kinds of things, and these kids would be prepared for that. But if you have an administration that doesn't really understand agriculture, that they don't see the value in it, and they don't support it, they need to support these kids. They need to offer classes that will actually help them. Ag business, animal science, physiology. There are many classes that are not being offered now that could be. And I think as a board, it's your responsibility to make sure that the administration hires the teachers that they need to. And that's a difficult job because ag teachers are hard to come by. And one of the things that the administration could have done was they could have hired ag teachers along the way. They had 3. And when those 3 began to retire, they didn't rehire. And they left Mrs. Powell with, she's an excellent teacher. And she did a great job, but she was run absolutely into the ground, and you can't blame her for retiring. Yeah. She was great. 186 students and diverse classes, and she did it. And you have to find some ag teachers to come in. This is an area for ag teachers. This is an agricultural area. And the administration needs to believe that, and it's your job to help her. Thank you.
Some public comment, Rudy Valencia.
Good evening, board, community members. My name is Rudy Valencia. I'm the Deputy Commissioner for Riverside County Agricultural Commissioner's Office. I'm here on behalf of Delia Jimenez Choke, the Riverside County Agricultural Commissioner. I'm going to read a letter of support. Dear Desert Sands Unified School District board members, as the Riverside County Agricultural Commissioner, I'm pleased to offer my full support for the establishment and continued development of the agricultural program at Indio High School. Agriculture is a cornerstone of Riverside County's economy and heritage. The Coachella Valley, with an estimated crop value of $840 million, has been long recognized for its diverse and productive agriculture operations, from table grapes to citrus, dates, and leafy greens. As the industry evolves with new technologies, sustainable practices, and workforce needs, it is vital that we cultivate the next generation of skilled, knowledgeable, and passionate agricultural professionals. The Indio High School agricultural program represents a significant investment in our local youth and the future of agricultural community by providing students with hands-on experience, technical training, and exposure to agricultural science, agribusiness, and environmental stewardship. The program will help bridge the gap between education and industry. Our office strongly supports initiatives that encourage career readiness, promote agricultural literacy, and strengthen partnerships among education, industry, and government. We believe that the agricultural program aligns perfectly with these goals and play an essential role in sustaining a vibrant, resilient agricultural workforce for Riverside County. We respectfully request that the Desert Sands Unified School District continue its support to the Indio High School agricultural program. Our department looks forward to advancing this program's success through ongoing collaboration, mentorship, and community engagement. Sincerely, Delia Jimenez Choke, Riverside County Agricultural Commissioner.
Thank you, everyone, for being here tonight. Because we allowed the extra individuals, we're going to forego the online public comments at this time. Just still keep within time frame. So thank you, everyone. We're going to continue with our agenda. Yeah, you guys are excused to decide if you so choose to. You're welcome to stay to hear the rest of the meeting, but yeah. Yeah. We're going to take a 5-minute recess for restroom break. Stretch. Yeah. Let's get going, guys. Oh, good night, girl. Okay. Okay, 17.1 public hearing, 19.1 public hearing number 07/2025-2026, Palm Desert Charter Middle School petition. On February 3rd, 2026, the district received a charter school renewal petition from Palm Desert Charter Middle School to operate a classroom-based charter school under the authorization of the Desert Sands Unified School District's Board of Education. The petition included a certification by the petitioners that it was deemed complete. Tonight, the board will hold a public hearing pursuant to Education Code Section 47605B. This public hearing is to provide the board the opportunity to measure the public response to the charter school proposal and to consider the level of support from district teachers, other district employees, and parents. The public hearing will proceed as follows. First, a representative of the charter school petitioner will be given 5 minutes for a presentation regarding the provisions of the petition. Following the presentation, and in accordance with Board Bylaw 9323, public comment will be heard for a period of 20 minutes from individuals who wish to comment on the charter petition. Each individual speaker who wishes to be heard will be given 3 minutes to speak. The board will not take action on the charter petition this evening. Action on the petition is scheduled for the board meeting on June 9th, 2026. The public hearing is open at 9:52 p.m. Petitioners may begin their presentation.
Good evening, Superintendent, Dr. Mae Volmer, members of the board and cabinet, and those that have stayed late. So thank you very much. It is an absolute joy to stand before you tonight representing Palm Desert Charter Middle School as principal. As a dependent charter within the Desert Sands Unified School District, we don't just view ourselves as a school in the district, we are a proud, thriving, and deeply grateful member of the DSUSD family. We are incredibly fortunate to collaborate with our district partners. Because of your unwavering support, shared resources, and aligned vision, PDCMS has become a place where students don't just get through middle school, they truly excel. Middle school is amazing, transformative, and an energetic adventure. Kids are discovering who they are, unlocking new talents, and growing by leaps and bounds every single day. To capture that incredible energy, a school must be designed with pure intention. Tonight, as we enthusiastically request the renewal of our charter, we want to share how PDCMS combines our charter flexibility with district strength to create an environment where every student can shine. Just a couple weeks ago, during our annual update, 5 of our students shared their personal stories of becoming. Middle school is a critical period of growth and development, a time when students begin to define their strengths, develop their unique voices, and shape who they are meant to be. At PDCMS, our academic philosophy pairs high expectations with positive encouragement. We believe every single student is capable of greatness, and we build the exact scaffolding they need to reach it. As a campus, our community collaborates daily to provide a safe and nurturing environment where students pursue academic excellence, environmental stewardship, and social accountability as global citizens. Through our charter model, we bring this mission to life using an incredible core team structure. By connecting students with a dedicated team of teachers, we turn a large school into a close-knit, supportive community where no student ever feels lost. Instead, our teachers collaborate daily, celebrating students' wins and stepping in with proactive support the moment a student needs a boost. Early adolescence is the perfect age for discovery, and we want our students to try it all. PDCMS, we have created a culture where challenging attempts are celebrated as proof of learning, and trying something new is the ultimate victory. Thanks to our successful collaboration with Desert Sands Unified School District, we're able to offer a fantastic assortment of electives and extracurriculars. Whether our students are shining on the stage in arts, performing in color guard, band, and choir, innovating in robotics classes, or exploring new media resources, our campus is constantly buzzing with creativity. As we speak on campus, there is a band concert going on. Actually, hopefully it's over and they're home. Of course, the true magic of PDCMS comes down to our culture and our people. We work very hard every day to cultivate an environment overflowing with kindness, inclusivity, and school spirit. Our older students love stepping in as peer mentors, welcoming our incoming sixth graders with open arms and big smiles, making them feel a part of the family from day one. And finally, the heartbeat of our school, our staff. It takes a special kind of passion to teach middle school or even work in a middle school. And our educators are second to none. They don't just teach subjects, they champion kids. They bring high energy, boundless patience, and a wonderful sense of humor to the classroom every single morning. Our relationship with Desert Sands Unified is absolutely vital to our success. Our charter status gives us the agility to innovate, while our dependent status keeps us proudly anchored in the excellence and the equity in this incredible district. While we look back on our past chapter term with immense gratitude, we look to the future with boundless optimism. We are so excited to continue this vital collaborative work, and it's our earnest desire to renew our charter to keep this positive momentum going. Thank you for your continued partnership, your visionary leadership, and your unwavering commitment to the bright futures of Palm Desert Charter Middle School students. Today is a great day to be a Panther. Have a great evening.
Thanks so much for the time. I'm also slowly becoming a fan of the ag program as I've been here for the last, go that, huge fan of that.
We are also fans of the ag program.
Love the passion of those kids, wow. Anyways, Jim Campbell, my daughter Olivia goes to the charter middle school. We moved here from Seattle where they don't have these types of schools and got introduced with Mr. Lehman at the Washington charter and then moved up to Palm Desert Charter Middle School. She was recommended into the GATE program. That was the last meeting I had here. Fast forward 3 years. It's been an amazing experience. She's been in the compacted math program and challenged daily, within the school. We were a little worried. We didn't know what type of program that was going to be. And it was absolutely, because it was such a broad stroke, it covers, all ends. And she's accelerated. She's got involved in the writing programs. Dr. Sheffa is unbelievable. He's been a champion for her. She's won the writing contest 2 years in a row, came in second this year. And then Miss Davis, she was lucky enough to have her this year. And she brought in the Holocaust survivor, Goldie Jacoby, and they had a huge writing contest for that. And my daughter fortunately ended up winning that. And as a result of that, and having her involved in that program, she got to go speak in front of the Temple Sinai on the Holocaust Remembrance Day, which was an absolute honor, and got on the news, all sorts of great things, by being a part of this charter school. She's also been involved in leadership, WEB, which is where everyone belongs. Absolutely amazing program. She was also earned a place on the first ever ambassador program with exposure to diverse community leadership as well as local high school leaders. And I asked her before I came here, what did that do for you? She goes, it showed me what I could do, what I could be, having the access to those programs. I personally had the opportunity to sit in on a panel for Miss Davis. She's nominated for Riverside Teacher of the Year. Absolutely deserves it. I'll say that again. But she's been unbelievable. Advocate for my daughter, pushing her, each day. And, last but not least, the Color Guard program. Mr. Pena is going to speak here. Unbelievable experience being involved in that. It is world class. He has got some of the best staff around him that is in the whole sport. And having my daughter come out of that program confident, performing under pressure, accountability, all these things, are all part of this charter experience that I've had since moving here. And I couldn't be more thrilled. And I had a daughter in the accelerated learning program, and she went in this insecure, scared, sixth grader, and now she's coming out as an award-winning, confident, eighth grade graduate ready to go on and take the world on in high school. So, I can't say enough about this charter school. Principal Osted. We're very lucky to have him running the program. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Peña. Mr. Peña.
Here it is. Good evening. I mean, good night. I'm just kidding. Hi. Thank you for allowing me to come and speak for you guys. I really appreciate it. And I get to speak with some awesome education. Some of them taught me, which is pretty awesome. Anyways, I'll get started. So I titled this, Our Charter Legacy. Good evening, everyone. Walking these Palm Desert Charter Middle School halls often gives me a powerful sense of deja vu. You see, long before I stood here as a teacher, I was a student here at Palm Desert Charter Middle School. The school isn't just a workplace, it's my root. I had a unique privilege of witnessing this school's evolution from the inside out. When we transitioned to a charter status, it wasn't just a change in title. It was a catalyst for excellence. I watched as our academic standards sharpened and our students' body began to reach heights we haven't seen before. The charter model gave us flexibility to innovate. I'm a little nervous. It was able for us to foster and nurture students to learn past the textbook. As a teacher here for the past 15 years, specifically leading the Color Guard program, I have seen firsthand what the charter autonomy allows. In many districts, specialized arts programs are the first to be sidelined. But at PDCMS, our charter status has allowed us to protect and enrich these programs. I watched shy sixth graders pick up a flag for the first time and transform into confident, disciplined leaders by the time they leave us. I mean, 11-year-olds ranked top 20 in the world against high schools for the past 5 years. It's pretty amazing to have a confidence to get onto a field like that. I don't know if I could do that in middle school back then, but they're doing it. And it's because of our charter school. Our charter status is more than just a legal title. It is a commitment to being different, being better, and being a true community. Having seen this school as a student, a veteran teacher, and a witness to incredible growth, I can tell you the charter heart of PDCMS is what makes us strive. Thank you for being part of this journey with us, Desert Sands Unified School District, and we hope that we keep going. It's going to be great. Thank you.
Thank you for the opportunity to speak this evening. I'm Alan Lehman, Desert Sands Unified School District retired administrator, but I proudly served for 26 years at Washington Charter School. Palm Desert Charter Middle School is an outstanding middle school. It is one of many excellent schools that is in this district. It has a fantastic reputation in Palm Desert and in surrounding cities. In fact, students who attend Palm Desert Charter Middle School come from within the valley and even outside of the valley. I have firsthand knowledge, Mr. Campbell shared, I have firsthand knowledge that many families who made the decision to enroll their children at Washington Charter School did so because Washington Charter School is one of many schools that feeds into Palm Desert Charter Middle School. Palm Desert Charter Middle School has and continues to meet the social, emotional, and academic needs of its students. Palm Desert Charter Middle School, as shared earlier by Principal Osted, has an excellent working relationship with its charter granting agency, which is Desert Sands Unified School District. That partnership and collaboration between DSUSD and PDCMS benefits students, and it's recognized by California Charter School Networks. So I've been in and around charter schools for 30 years. It is pretty rare to have charter schools having good working relationships with their charter granting agencies. Many times they're adversarial. So the fact that we have what we have in place at Palm Desert Charter Middle School and Washington Charter School is a testament to all of you up there who believe in, I'm going to say us, believe in us, and us believing in you. It is a true partnership and is rooted in what is in the best interest of kids and making those decisions on what's in the best interest of kids. The PDCMS story was best told by 5 students who addressed you on May 5th. They really best told the story of Palm Desert Charter Middle School. So I respectfully request that Palm Desert Charter Middle School and its educational partners be given the opportunity to operate as a charter school for the next 5 years. And we heard Dr. O'Neill earlier, when we looked at that dashboard, something that I want to bring to your attention, meeting the needs of every student, narrowing that achievement gap. If you look at that California dashboard on English learner progress, 78.6%, I'll say that again, 78.6% of the students made progress. That was a 17.8% increase from the previous year. That was a commitment and the dedication of the school, and it landed that school in the blue. So thank you again for the opportunity to address the board this evening.
We'll start with Ms. Pierce. Any questions?
No questions. Thanks for the update and all your thoughts.
Yeah, I'll just echo the thanks, and also good to see a lot of faces that I know. Jessica, and how you doing? Good. And she's, can I say, used to swim, huh? Back with back in the day. Saw a lot of people I knew tonight, and it was a real pleasure to get reacquainted, reconnected, and it's always a real pleasure to hear what's happening at Palm Desert Charter Middle School. Sometimes I slip up because I knew it when it was PDMS, back in the day. All right, thank you, gentlemen and ladies.
Horace?
It was great, and I agree with you, Mr. Lehman, that when the kids were here last meeting and they described charter, it's always just fantastic to hear the way they're so eloquent in the way they speak. And anyway, it was great to hear them. And hi, Jessica. I haven't seen you in a while. It's good to see you.
Hi, Jessica. I know Jessica too. I have a unique position in that not only am I a board member, but I'm a mom of a student at Palm Desert Charter. I am a mom of an incoming 6th grader at Palm Desert Charter. So I, as a mom, fully support everything you guys do. Mr. Pena, every day that I drop my kid off at the park, the kids are out there practicing, obviously because of what you do and how you inspire them to put their heart into it. So I appreciate what you do, and my kid's not even in color guard. Mrs. Evie, I just have to say, you are an amazing humanities teacher, a friend too, so I won't lie to anybody, but my daughter, I have been begging her to enjoy reading, and I love reading, and she just would never get into it until this year. And the first month of school, Mrs. Evie, my daughter would be sitting in her room reading a book and not wanting to go on technology. So it just, those little things that really show how our staff there is really inspiring our kids, and I so appreciate it as a board member and as a mom. And I just want to thank you guys for being here at 10 o'clock at night.
And I have no questions. Having concluded the hearing, the public hearing is now closed at 10:09. Yeah, you're welcome to stay, or you're welcome to,
stay, but
or go home.
we know you want to.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Thank you all.
Item 18, General Functions, Business Services. There's one item. Is there a motion to approve item 18.1?
Motion, Watson.
Second.
Second, Porras.
Any discussion? Hearing none, preferential vote.
Oh, she's gone.
Gone. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstention? Motion carries. Item 19, General Functions, Educational Services. There are 11 items. Is there a motion to take these as a group or individually?
Motion take as a group, Porras.
Second, Watson.
Got it. Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
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 Any opposed? Any abstentions? Motion carries. Item 20, General Functions, Personnel Services. There are 11 items. Student board member cast a preferential vote of abstention due to the nature of the item. Item 20.5 and item 20.6 will be voted on separately. Is there a motion to approve items 20.1 through 20.4 and 20.7 through 20.11 as a group?
Motion. Watson.
Second, Porras, sorry.
Any discussion?
No.
Just just compliments to everybody that did such a wonderful job to get the job done. I just wanted to make sure
Yeah.
that that's noted. And I did look at some of the salary schedules, Dr. Hyde, and I mean, yeah.
A neighboring
And
district.
I just, in another world, yeah. But thank you so much for the hard work that you put in, you and your team, and also to the Desert Sands Teachers Association and our CSEA friends here also, that I know that that's not an easy feat to accomplish oftentimes, and we go in a lot of times far apart, but at the end of the day, we come close enough to dance, I guess we could say, all right, for another couple of years. But thank you guys, everybody. Really appreciate the hard work that everybody did on the job, and please let your members know.
Got it. I want to echo sentiment. Thank you, sir, for all your work and work with our partners in CSEA and Desert Sands Teacher Association, and we will never forget about our management group. So thank you, guys. Okay. Any
favor?
Yep. All those in favor?
Aye.
Got it. Any abstentions? Motion carries. Item 20.5, compensation and amendment to employment agreement for administrative cabinet employees, superintendent and certificated assistant superintendents. And item 20.6, compensation and amendment to employment agreement for the assistant superintendent of business services. California Government Code Section 549539C3 requires an oral summary of a recommendation for a final action on the salary schedules, and compensation to be paid in the form of fringe benefits to be paid to a local agency executive. In addition, Government Code Section 53262 mandates that employment contracts for local agency executives to be ratified in open session. In order to comply with these requirements, we will be providing an oral summary in connection with Agenda Item 20.5 and 20.6. Agenda Item 20.5 and 20.6 recommend approval of individual amendments to the employment agreements for the positions of superintendent, assistant superintendent business services, assistant superintendent student services, assistant superintendent personnel services, and assistant superintendent educational services. All of these amendments provide a salary increase of 3.3% effective July 1st, 2025. The increase will apply to the base salaries in effect at the end of the 24-25 school year. An additional increase of 2.23% effective July 1st, 2026. A 1.466% or $2,988 increase to the annual health and welfare cap in 2026-2027. A monthly vehicle allowance of $126 effective May 1st, 2026. Lastly, the terms of the agreement are hereby extended through June 30th, 2029. Is there a motion to approve items 20.5 and 20.6?
So moved, Duran.
Second, Porras.
Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? Motion carries. Item 21, general functions, student support services. There are two items. Is there a motion to take these as a group or individually?
Group Watson.
Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstention? Motion carries. Item 22, general functions, superintendent. There is one item which is a resolution, therefore needing a roll call vote. Is there a motion to approve item 22.1, resolution number 17/2025-2026, board compensation?
So moved, Porras.
Is there a second?
Second, Watson.
Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call. Pierce?
Aye.
Duran?
Aye.
Porras?
Aye.
Watson?
Aye.
And I'm an aye. Item 23, consent items, student matters. Dr. May Volmer.
Yes, we have two items from closed session. Reinstatement student case number 24/25-44 on a motion made by trustee Dr. Watson and seconded by trustee Porras. The motion carried 5-0 with the board accepting the recommendation of reinstatement. Expulsion case 25/26-46 on a motion made by trustee Dr. Watson, seconded by trustee Porras. The motion carried 5-0 with the board accepting the recommendation of the administrative hearing panel.
Item 25, consent items, business services. There are 13 items. Is there a motion to take these as a group or individually?
Porras, as a group.
And second by Watson.
Item 20 items and 24. Right.
I have a
Discussion?
little readout. Yeah, just, I believe item 7 is cash donations, is that correct? All right, so I'm just going to, first one is a donor, Angry Chicks with a Z, to Colonel Mitchell Page Middle School in the general fund for $500. Kroger was our donor for John Glenn Middle School general fund for $29.36. La Quinta Rotary Club of the Desert donating to Harry Truman Elementary School for library books in the sum of $459.03. Michael, is it Phelan? Donating to Herbert Hoover Elementary School, Andrew Cooper's efforts for $5,000. And also our last donor, but certainly not least, Sandy Hook Promises Foundation to Palm Desert High School to their Link Crew Club for $200. We'd like to personally thank all of our donors, and on behalf of the student, staff, and of course cabinet and the board, we are very appreciative to each and every one of them. Thank you.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Any abstention? Motion carries. Item 25, consent items, educational services. There are 11 items. Is there a motion to take these as a group or individually?
Motion as a group?
All right, any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Motion carries. Item 26, consent items, personnel services. No items. Item 27, consent items, student support services. There are 6 items. Is there a motion to take these as a group or individually?
Take as a group. Porras.
Second, Watson.
Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Motion carries. Item 28, consent items. Superintendent, no items. Item 29.1, personnel action certificate. Dr. Hyde.
Yes, we have a number of retirements that I'm excited to announce. We have 12 actually in our certificated group. So I'll go through them quickly, but I don't want to go so quickly that we don't recognize their incredible contributions to our district. First off, Amelia Ailman, Roosevelt Elementary School, retiring after 30 years of service. Mark Burke, Palm Desert High School, retiring after 25 years of service. Jerry Blansett, Jackson Elementary School, retiring after 34 years of service. Jennifer Costello, Reagan Elementary School, retiring after 21 years of service. Maria D'Angelo, Desert Ridge Academy, retiring after 8 years of service. James Getz, retiring from Indio High School after 28 years of service. Juanita Noble, John Glenn Middle School, 29 years of service. Jennifer Pinnell, Indio High School, 23 years of service to the district. Mamie Powell, Indio High School, 11 years of service to the district. Israel Rojas, Indio High School, 20 years of service. Richard Romero, principal at Van Buren Elementary School, retiring after 24 years of service. And last but certainly not least, Corey Wright, Indio High School, retiring after 31 years of service. These 12 individuals have contributed a combined total of 284 years of service to the district. I think that's remarkable and definitely worthy a round of applause.
Second, Watson.
Any discussion? Hearing-
Just that I'd like to say I worked with like Juanita Noble and James Getz A lot, Mimi Powell, I knew her. Corey Wright, incredible ceramics teacher down there at Indio High, many, many years. And many others, I believe, Israel Rojas. It was just what a real incredible team. I'm just proud and happy for each and every one of them that they are now about to cut a new pathway in their lives, right? So, as Linda would say, as they formerly said before, I'll leave that to her. But congratulations, everybody, on your retirements.
Congratulations on making it to the finish line.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? Motion carries. Item 30.1, personnel actions, classified, Dr. Hyde.
Okay, again, not as many retirements, but again, a number of folks that have worked for our district for a long time. 4 individuals from our classified ranks are retiring, and again, you're going to be excited, I think, about the number of years. It's certainly remarkable, and it says a lot about our organization, and I think a lot of positive things. First off, I think it's Lourdes Andrade, Desert Ridge Academy. It's a nutrition services site operator, retiring after 34 years of service. Minerva Bravo at Indio High School, a paraeducator, special education 2, retiring after 36 years of service to the district. Jay Janos, warehouse driver, nutrition services, retiring after 14 years of service. And then, again, last but not least, Cynthia Rios from Desert Ridge Academy, paraeducator, special education, retiring after 24 years of service. These 4 employees have 108 combined years of service to the district. Pretty remarkable. Again, kudos to all 4 of them, and I think they also deserve a round of applause.
Is there a motion?
Motion, Porras.
Second, Watson.
Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstention? Motion carries. Item 31, call out of closed session action items. Dr. Mayor-Vollmer.
Yes, tonight in closed session, the board took action to approve general release and settlement agreement SSS number 11/2025-2026 on a motion made by trustee Dr. Watson, seconded by trustee Porras. The motion carried 5-0. General release and settlement agreement SSS number 12/2025-2026 on a motion made by trustee Dr. Watson, seconded by trustee Porras. The motion carried 5-0. The amendment to general release and settlement agreement SSS number 4/2025-2026 on a motion made by trustee Dr. Watson, seconded by trustee Porras. The motion carried 5-0. Also tonight in closed session, the board took action to accept the suspension of certificated employee 249126 under the terms of the settlement agreement, passing on a motion made by trustee Dr. Watson and seconded by trustee Porras. The motion carried 5-0.
Item 32, suggestions for future agendas that receive at least 3 votes. Ms. Pierce?
I don't have any.
Duran?
Just a short comment. Just wanted to invite everybody in the audience or listening or on the dais. The adult education graduation this year will be on June 17th at 7 p.m. at the beautiful Fantasy Springs Resort in Indio. Anybody wishing to go, there are no tickets necessary. Just show up, usually about maybe 40 minutes before, you get a good seat. And if you know anybody who's graduating, it's a really beautiful event. I think over 500 graduates go through in about an hour and 5 minutes. It's the most of all ages. Yeah, as they say, from 18 to just about 80. Yes. So anyway, just inviting that out, letting the public know. Fantasy Springs Resort Casino in Indio, 7 p.m., June 17th this year. Hope to see you there.
I have none. Thank you.
I have nothing.
Have done also. Item 33, announcements. The next regularly scheduled meeting of the Board of Education will be June 9th, 2026 in the District Education Boardroom, 47-950 Dune Palms Road, La Quinta, California. Item 34, we will not be reconvening to closed session. Item 35, adjournment. This meeting is adjourned at 10:25.